Kiss 92.5 Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz Mocha. What's going on?
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes.
This is Selena Gomez.
Drizzy Drake.
Taylor Swift.
Post Malone.
Camila Cabello.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Right here. Turn up.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
I can feel
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. I just Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
$20,000. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing that?
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So, hey, hang on a sec. Hey, Maurie, come on in here for a sec. We got to talk about Cameo. So Cameo, for anybody who's unfamiliar, it's like an app, and celebrities go on this app, and then they build an account, and then fans can pay these celebrities to do shout-outs for them, like video shout-outs, like birthday, hey, my kid's graduating, can you send a message to my kid? And then you go through all these celebrities and you figure out how much they charge per Cameo video, and then you pay them, and then they do it. And Maurie's been on Cameo for a while now. How many videos have you done?
95.
95 videos.
Wow.
How much do you charge per video?
$10.
How much do you make out of that $10?
$9 or $8, usually $8 or $9, I believe.
Yeah?
Yeah. But that's changed.
Why? What happened?
So they're doing like COVID charity, right? So
Yeah.
a large percentage of that comes off. So now I'm making $2 a video.
So you make... Okay, and so a lot of them are birthday shout-outs, right?
And you
A
gotta
lot...
act fast because like if you forget, they expire and that's bad. So I've had that happen a couple times.
And then
where-
you get like a bad rating?
Well, you get like a notification. It's like a sad face, like, you know, your birthday greeting to Margaret didn't happen because you forgot.
No.
So then you have to do one for free. Like it's like
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing with all that money that you're making? Those.
I don't know. It just comes in and I don't know where it goes.
Oh.
Does it go into your bank account?
Yeah, it automatically deposits, but each time, like little bits, not all at once. Like it'll say like transaction of $7 complete. So it's like it's hard to really save. Because
You have to have a separate Cameo account that you just don't
Bank
dip
account,
into.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a
Just
great
all your
idea.
Cameo money. Anyway, Maurie got called out on Cameo because they said that when Maurie does his personalized birthday greetings for people, his personalized birthday greetings for people, he uses the same joke in every single one of them.
No.
Yeah, and so we got called out. Was this on Twitter?
this was a comment on Cameo.
Oh, on Cameo. It says, Maurie, dude, love that you use the same one birthday joke in each Cameo. So is that allowed? Or I understand. I imagine that people would be pissed about that.
You could do whatever you want.
I
really.
guess you can do whatever you
Like
want.
if you have a catchphrase,
but
right?
these are supposed to be personalized.
Yeah.
Like personalized. So this is Maurie's birthday greetings to people from Cameo.
Hey, Kyle, Mommy and I want to wish you a very happy birthday. Okay, what goes up but never goes down? Your age. It's Anthony's birthday. What goes up but never comes down? Your age. I don't know. Cheyenne, what's going on? Happy birthday. Hope you have an amazing birthday. You know, what goes up and never comes down? Your age. Hey, Michelle, with happy birthday. By the way, what goes up but never comes down? Your age. Debbie, what's going on? It's Dammit Maurie from the Roz and Mocha Show, and I wanted to wish the best
You sound sleepy
mom
here.
in the world a happy 50th birthday. What goes up but never goes down? Your age. Hey, Devia, it's Maurie from the Roz and Mocha Show. Happy birthday. What goes up but never comes down?
Your age?
Your age. Hey, Tony, what's going on, man? Happy birthday. Okay, what goes up but never goes down? Your age.
There's like 95 of those. Right? It's almost like you almost saw that same joke 100 times.
The one thing I noticed about whenever Maurie tells that joke is after the punchline, he does like a weird laugh.
He laughs at himself.
He laughs at his own joke.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like a joke. He doesn't know to just end the joke. He always has to end the joke and then give a laugh.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And almost all the laughs kind of sound the same.
Your age. 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 Your age.
That last one just sounded like he was so sick and tired of the joke, right?
Your age.
Anyway, how do they find you on Cameo, Maury?
Did you search Damn It Maury? By the way, what goes up but never goes down?
I don't know.
Your age.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hi, brother.
I got no problem with that. I just want it warm. Like, that's it.
I know.
Just
all of us. We all want it warm.
Tired of wearing leather.
What?
You know what I mean?
How dare you?
I just want to take my jacket off.
I've only known you to be wearing leather.
No, I know. But sometimes you get tired. You know, I want to start bringing out the other stuff.
I know.
Because I don't have a lot of clothes, right? Like, I don't have this extensive wardrobe. But I have very specific things that I put away, right? Like I put the leather jacket away at a certain time of year. I stopped wearing socks at a certain time of year. Last year, March break, I stopped wearing socks.
Wow.
March break to September, I didn't wear socks. This year, it's so cold, I had to wear socks. I showed up in flip-flops the other day to work by mistake.
Yeah.
And my feet froze all day. I couldn't get warm. I had to chill all day.
Just you need like heated socks or something.
Bro, I don't even know. We have heating pads in the house. Do your girls,
yeah, we have one in the house.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't do it.
No?
No.
We have one.
Makes me have to poop.
It's got, what?
Yeah, I can't put that much heat on my stomach.
We've got, no, I put it on my back.
On
it's
your
real
back?
nice. Oh, it's so nice. It's a relaxing.
Is it a plug-in heating pad?
Yeah,
that's what we have.
Yeah, we have one of those. Sunbeam, I think.
Yeah, that's what they
And
have.
it's got a setting that goes all the way up to 6.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, your body is toasty.
Yeah, see, we have, ours is like a battle for the heating pad. One of them will plug it in, and then it's a battle between Catherine and Roxy and the 3 cats on who gets the heating pad.
Yeah.
Right? Like everybody just milling around on the couch. If somebody goes to pee, it's like it gets pounced on by everybody else who's left on the couch. But I can't do a heating pad. I can't do it.
It's pretty comfortable, man.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I can't even do, if Catherine puts the heat seater on in the car, and sometimes she'll do it just to mess with me. I can't do it. It's too much.
Why?
It's too much heat down there.
You gotta pee.
Yeah, no, it makes me go poo.
Oh.
Right? It's not good.
Your butt's so relaxed.
I can't. Yeah, I can't get that relaxed down there. Like that's the problem, right? Is I need to be a little bit tense all the time, and I don't do. That's why I don't have a massage. Insurance doesn't cover that.
You are too much today.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
But I don't know.
Limerick Day.
Is that what today is?
Yeah.
Dippity-dippity-doo.
What are the rules for limericks? Also, Maury, what is going on with your hair today?
So what I'm doing here is it's a cross between, what do you call it, Goo Goo Dolls and other 80s bands.
Goo Goo Dolls?
Yeah.
Which one?
Are you
Goo Goo
talking
Dolls, the
about
lead
Flock
singer-
of Seagulls?
No, the lead singer of Goo Goo Dolls and Simon Le Bon from Duran Duran.
No, it's not. It's not any of those. You look
sure?
like you look like Little Nicky. Remember that Adam Sandler movie where the devil just spends his days sticking pineapples up Hitler's ass?
I thought this was Goo Goo Dolls.
No, that is not Goo Goo Dolls. I don't know.
You know, you
what
walked
is
in here this
going on.
morning. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is like some greasy, thinning, wild
What'd
hair
you use on your
got.
hair to make it do that?
Clay.
Yeah.
Looks like cement.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually knew a guy whose mom did her hair like that when I was growing up. No joke.
Was the name Karen?
No joke.
Kind of looks like a Karen haircut.
Everybody's mom's name was Karen when I was growing up, bro. Everybody's mom's name was Karen.
So the part that's fluffy, that area there that you're touching,
Yeah.
did you curl that part?
No, I poofed it up by sort of kneading the dough. I kneaded the dough. That's what you call it.
Yeah. That's something else. Anyway, it's Limerick Day.
Yeah.
Okay,
So what are the
do you-
rules of writing a limerick?
I can tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. We're asking you, bro.
The first 2 lines rhyme, then the next 2 lines rhyme, and the last line rhymes with the first 2 lines.
First 2, second 2, and then the last one rhymes with the first 2.
That's right.
Right? Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many do you have? What
I have
do you
4
topics?
limericks.
What are the topics?
Roz, living at home, gaining weight, and isolation.
Okay.
These are all about Roz?
Ah!
No, 4 different ones.
Oh, 4 different ones.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So where would you like to start, Mocha?
Roz.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
A man named Roz. He really has no flaws. He loves to drink cider too much, and we'll find him on Grindr. A site to take away our blahs.
To me, that doesn't sound like a limerick, though.
Maybe it's how I'm saying it. A man named Roz, he really has no flaws. He loves to drink cider, and too much will find him on Grindr. A site to take away our blahs.
No, I don't know. To me, it doesn't sound like a limerick. Like, I know limericks. You know what I mean? I only know one limerick, actually.
Okay, workshop that one.
Okay.
Let's go
to
to number 2.
Okay.
Thank you.
I love my husband very much. When out, we often go Dutch. Even if we don't often touch, it's been too long stuck at home. Soon I'll tell him where to shove the comb, causing him to walk with a crutch.
Okay, so you
Hold on, what?
Okay.
That one seemed like a lot
that's
longer limerick than the
Okay,
first one.
first of all, you have the first 3 lines in there that rhyme.
Dutch. Okay, here's number 4.
No, go read that one again.
Okay, I love my husband very much. When we are out, we often go Dutch, even if we don't often touch.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 3 lines.
Okay. It's been too long stuck at home. Soon I'll tell him where to shove the comb, causing him to walk with a crutch.
So you added an extra line in the limerick.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Listen, man, I'm no limerick expert, you know?
Yeah, I did. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
No, we know we're right.
We're always right.
Okay, what do you got? What's the next one, Maury? Limerick Day.
Okay. I've not been eating clean. I'm proud of my COVID-15. I can no longer be a stripper as I can't do up my zipper. No idea when a salad was last seen.
That may be the masterpiece.
Read it again?
Yeah.
Okay. I've not been eating clean. I'm proud of my COVID-15. I can no longer be a stripper as I can't do up my zipper. I no idea when I saw a salad. No, I screwed that part up. I have one
That's the
more.
limerick I know.
We're all stuck doing the self-isolation. It's something we just hate. It's causing me to drink. Could even shrink my dink. At least I feel great.
Whoa. Excuse me. First of all, that one broke all the rules.
Every single one of them.
Well, happy Limerick Day,
that's it?
everybody. Is that it?
Okay.
That was, I know.
Thanks, Maury.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
30 seconds or less.
Woo! Okay, so as we continue with the simple tasks of can you complete blank in 30 seconds or less. This is head-to-head competition between Dammit Maury, hello.
Hi.
And Mocha, hello.
Hello.
So today's challenge, gentlemen. Can you snap your fingers with one hand 101 times in 30 seconds or less?
101?
Can you snap your fingers 101 times in 30 seconds or less?
This seems easy.
You think that this seems easy. Mocha looks completely psyched out right now.
Okay.
Shem, can you come in here for 1 second, please, with a paper and a pen? Because what's going to wind up happening is we'll have you go individually. And for every snap I hear, I'm just going to make a tick on my paper.
Okay.
And then at the end of it, I'm going to count them up to see if you guys made it individually to 101 snaps with a single hand in 30 seconds or less. Okay.
Got it.
So here we go.
Maury, you go first.
Maury, you're going first.
Oh, really?
Yes. Shem, I'm going to do ticks, and you do ticks as well, okay? And then we're going to count as soon as we're done to see if they match up.
Sounds good.
Damn it, Maury, are you ready?
Yeah.
And go.
I'm not hearing anything. Stop. I'm not hearing anything. Maury, you got
check.
Yeah, you got to put it in front of the mic. We have to be able to hear the snaps, man. We got to be able to hear it.
Do those ones count?
What's that?
Okay.
No, those ones did not count because the clock just stopped. Dingbat. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
And go.
I'm not hearing a lot of snaps.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of noise being made.
Silence.
Okay, yeah, it's silence with like a very grimacy face. But, okay, Maury's in pain right now. I stopped making ticks on my page at about the 10-second mark.
Yeah.
Now Maury's just shaking his hand. Maury, Maury was shaking his hand like you had honey stuck on your finger.
Okay, that's not it, man.
Also,
That can't
I'm just
be
going to
it.
say right now, Maury, you should not be that exhausted from snapping one hand for 30 seconds. Do we even bother? Shem, what number did you come up with?
I think I had 38.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
had
being
1,
very
2, 3,
generous.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
That
10,
can't
11,
count, though.
12,
It wasn't
13,
making any
14, 15.
noises.
I stopped at 16.
Really?
Yeah, I stopped at 16, man.
Okay, so Shem's 38 counts.
No, okay.
Take the average between the two of us.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
No,
They have to be loud snaps.
Yeah, loud snaps. Mocha, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Mocha, you are ready, and go.
Those aren't loud.
It's not loud.
No.
Okay.
What is that, like 4?
Oh,
so I win?
No, come on. Yeah,
Okay,
try
hold on.
again.
Yeah, you're gonna try.
I'll
You
again.
get to try again. Maybe lick a finger. You ever do that?
Yeah.
Lick a finger. Get some good sound going.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
Ready?
Anytime you're ready. Anytime
Okay.
you're ready.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
No.
He's licking his hand. He's okay.
Yeah, you're done.
It's getting tough. Okay.
You're done.
I'm not hearing any noise.
No, man.
Oh, is it really that hard? Oh, okay.
What number? What I
Okay,
get?
hold on. Shem, you count. I'm going to count.
Come on, that was louder than Maury
11,
snaps.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. I stopped at 62. What did you stop at, Shem?
I only heard 37.
Oh, so 62, huh?
I got 38 from Shem, so I don't know.
Okay, hold on here. Let me give me like a nice loud snap, Mocha. Maury, give me a nice loud snap. What if you just maintained that speed?
Okay.
Because realistically,
Oh, hold on. My right hand is way better.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Yo,
Hold
now
on.
we in a competition, boys.
Okay, hold on. You want to go one more time?
Yeah, I do.
Hold on, I need a piece of paper. Okay, so the question is, can you snap your fingers with one hand 101 times in 30 seconds or less? And they got to be real snaps. Both Shem and I are judges on this. So, Mocha, you're going to go again?
Yeah.
Okay, you let me know when.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. The look of pain on his face is crazy. Oh, he's fading. He's fading.
My forearm is seizing up.
He's fading. Okay, hold on here now. Hold on.
What number was that?
2, 3, 4.
Oh, man. Impressed?
Wow.
Uh-huh.
I got 67.
62.
So, okay.
Okay, 60 plus.
Okay, now Maury, are you ready?
Oh, yeah, born ready.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow.
Concentration.
Oh, wow. He's starting to breathe heavy.
No.
And I've stopped counting. Oh, there we go. Back up again.
Oh, you're making You weren't even watching.
What was happening?
He started making clicking noises with his mouth.
No, you didn't.
Cheater!
And then Rod's like, oh, he's back.
I'm concentrating on counting.
When you started hearing the clicks, he was making the noise with his mouth.
Wait. Okay, do the click again with your mouth. Oh my God, you cheater! As if you cheated in this game. Like, if this doesn't prove that you cheat at everything, I don't know what does. Okay, so the number was what? Shem, Mocha got it.
Mocha had 62.
Okay.
Maury had 0 in my mind. Jeez.
No, before the clicks.
And that's how you play 30 seconds or less.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
And I guess they're opening, the flower shops were allowed to open, right? Is that the deal? Because I felt so bad for them. I heard that story. I never even thought about that earlier in the week when the flower shops were pleading with Doug Ford to let them open because this is really the weekend. This and I guess Valentine's Day are the weekends that are like the where they make all their money, right?
Yeah. Curbside pickup, obviously, for the flower shops.
But here's my, I don't get, and I'm so with them on this. I don't understand why certain places that sell certain things are allowed to open, but other places that sell those exact same things are not allowed to open. That makes no sense to me. It makes no sense that they were allowed to have garden centers at big box stores open, but yet the flower shops that only do that were not. It made no sense to me.
Is it because it's a smaller space?
No, I don't know. I don't know what it was.
But if everything is curbside, then what's
But
the
who
diff?
cares, right?
Yeah.
But they're only allowing the ones, I guess, that have street entrances.
Well, yeah. You can't go to a mall. It's going to be a while before we can go to a mall.
Oh, yeah.
I was reading the other day that Varvatos filed for bankruptcy.
No, they did not.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, my God. Are you
And
serious?
I was wearing like head to toe Varvatos when I read that story.
Were
right?
you?
Yeah.
I love their T-shirts.
Yeah, so there's no more.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't say no more because oftentimes when a company files for bankruptcy, it doesn't mean that they're going to go away. It just means that they have to restructure. And then Neiman Marcus. And then I was reading, there was something this morning about Aldo.
Oh, and Cora's downtown Toronto is gone.
Which is what?
The breakfast place.
Really?
Like I was walking my dog, and the signs are gone. Everything with a note on the window that said you didn't pay your rent.
Which one?
The one at Blue Jays Way in Wellington. The one that every Sunday lineups around the block.
I used to do that. I used to line up at that joint when we used to go to outside for breakfast, which was stupid. When I get past that part of my life, I was like, what did I do? Wake up and go join your friends and stand in line for an hour to go for breakfast.
What's wrong with that?
It's stupid. It's dumb.
Oh, wow.
It's dumb. I regret every single time I did that now. That's the one thing I regret. Can I tell you? I have very few regrets in my life.
But lining up for breakfast?
Yep. The one thing I regret is all the time I wasted meeting people I was okay friends with in an hour lineup to go for breakfast that was 5 times the price that it should have been.
But it's the experience.
It's not the experience. The experience was terrible every single time.
Do you know how to cut fruit like that?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have no appreciation for that when you make somebody wait in line like that. And
Grumpy in the
pay.
morning.
I know. You know what I mean?
You are.
I know some would say I need breakfast.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Aaron, welcome back to the Roz and Mocha Show. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Good. All right. So it's been a while since we talked to you. It was in November that we heard your story.
Yes. It's been, a lot has changed.
Okay, so you wrote us this back in November. Dear Roz and Mocha, please fix my life. My mom keeps matching with guys my age on Bumble, and she goes on dates and then tells me all the details right after. And when I express my discomfort, she gets mad. I'm 20. She's almost 50. I'm scared to invite friends or classmates over to study.
Because you thought that maybe your mom's was going to start hitting on all your friends.
So we talked a lot about boundaries and the sort of tough conversations that you would need to have with your mom, but also that your mom is your mom. And, she deserves happiness too, whatever that looks like. And as long as she's not looking to try and find you a new dad, then, you got to sort of let her live her life. How did it all turn out?
Okay, well, for starters, I'm a lot more open to her dating people my age. Like you mentioned that if someone is able to make her happy, she deserves to be happy, and I agree. We did discuss a lot of boundaries and stuff, so she made a rule that she would not date or meet anyone my age or younger. So they have to be like a little older than me or like 1 year older, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
That's a ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, sure. Fair. Listen, man, you go. You do
rules
you.
are rules.
Rules
Okay.
are rules. I love it.
I mean, it makes me feel a little more comfortable. I don't know. It's just like, it's a funny situation.
Yeah.
She did stop telling me all the details and asking me about all these terms. Instead, she goes on Google now and figures out what like certain things mean.
Let's remind people. What were some of the things that your mom was asking you or telling you?
So just phrases like Netflix and chill. I think there was a few like positions that she didn't know what they meant.
Yeah, she does now, though, I bet, huh?
Probably.
Aaron's like, I don't know. We don't have those conversations anymore. But is your mom happy?
Yeah, she's very happy.
Oh, okay, good.
Now, is she still dating, dating frequently, or has she found a boyfriend now?
So there's nothing serious, but she's found like a few people that she is a little closer with, and I don't know where it's going to go from here.
Yeah. I always wonder about this. When it comes to sort of moms dating younger guys and having a son your age, do you wonder like what the guy's motivation is? Obviously, your mom's looking for fun. She's looking for a little companionship, a little happiness, and a good time. That's fine. But do you ever just like wonder if these guys, it's like they've fetishized your mother, or they're just into that sort of, demographic because there's just something about her age that, is their specific turn on? Like, does that bother you at all?
I don't know. It's hard to say because my mom does have a very like youthful personality, and she is like very trendy. So maybe she does find things in common and they think she's a cool person.
Yeah.
Maybe it is, as you say, like they just want somebody who's a little older. I don't know. I don't really think about that. It's not really my business.
Yeah, I wouldn't think about that either. I regret bringing that up.
So, Aaron, are you still are you now able to have your friends over to either hang out or, as you said before, to study? Like, I guess you can't have people over now because of social distancing. But since we talked to you back in November and you did have your conversation with your mother pre-lockdown, were you okay with bringing people over?
Well, no, just to be safe, I didn't, because
Okay.
I thought it would be a little awkward. There was actually like one time we were driving, and then there was a song by Drake or something, and then we're sitting in the car, and my mom says, "Oh, Brandon loves this song," and Brandon's like one of my closest friends.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So is Brandon now like an ex-friend?
No. And then like I realized that like, my mom probably spoke to him or something, and like I don't know what happened, but that.
Did they talk? Do you know if they did or not?
So I asked him, and like, yeah, he told me that they spoke, but it was like just nothing inappropriate. It was just like they had a conversation about music.
Yeah.
How would they have been able to speak? Like, does he have your mom's number? Or
No. They follow each other on Instagram.
Oh, so all up in the DMs.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, and it like this whole conversation, I like vividly recall all these conversations coming back because I went to school with one guy when we were younger, and like when you're young dudes and you're all, crap heads and everything else, we went to school with one guy whose mom was really hot.
Yeah.
And this kid never heard the end of it.
Oh, really?
Like, oh my God. Never heard the end of it. He never wanted to have people over at the house.
Just like Aaron.
Yeah, never wanted to have people over at the house.
But the important thing is your mom, she's happy, and the relationship that you guys have now is great.
Oh, yeah, because we did have the discussion, and it is a lot more comfortable, I guess.
Good. I like that. I like that you guys worked through this. You guys put up some rules where even if it's just 1 year older, they just can't be younger than you. I like that rule. I like that she's now going to Google to discuss terms of things that she may or may not have done with friends, not friends of yours, but strangers that she met on Bumble.
And not Brandon.
And not Brandon at all, not Brandon. No, I like this. I like that you guys managed to work it out. I really do. It sounds like you and your mom have a really great relationship that we should all be a little envious of.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for checking back in, Aaron.
Okay, thank you.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
If you follow us on IG at Kiss925 or subscribe to our YouTube channel, then you've seen the newest member of the Kiss925 family. Everyone in the city loves her because she's so fun and funny. Deepa Prashad, it is Roz and Mocha.
Hello. Hi, what's up?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys? You sound sad.
Me? I don't sound... Oh, come on.
No,
just
you know
slightly.
what's sad,
You'll
Deepa,
get
is the
used to
fact
it.
that you...
You'll get used to it.
No, because you started working with us at Kiss925 right when the lockdown happened. So you have been doing everything for the radio station from home. You haven't been able to actually like come in here and hang out with us.
No, yeah, I've been at home for I don't even know. It feels like 3 years now, but probably close to 2 months. So, I mean, I've been able to do a lot from home, but yeah, I'd much rather be in the studio with you guys.
No, it's so wild. You're in a very unique situation where, you got a brand new job, a cool job that you were looking forward to. We were looking so forward to, you being around. And then the lockdown happened and you're like, oh, great. Did it feel at first maybe like you didn't really, like, who were you working for? Like, what were you even doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it was just like me at home doing my own stuff, and it's like me talking to a camera on my own and having conversations with myself, and I'm like, oh, wow.
So if you go to our Instagram, @Kiss925, or find us on YouTube, you'll see all the latest videos that Deepa has been posting, and you've been having a lot of fun, right?
Oh my gosh, I've been having so much fun. But can I say, the plus of being at home is wearing pajama pants all day. Even when I'm filming my videos, I'm definitely still in pajama pants.
Now, is it the same pajama pants? Like, are you doing outfit of the week?
No, I have 7 different pajamas.
Oh,
so I will change it daily based on my mood, get me in the right headspace for when I'm filming. So it's all a process.
You know what I do at home, and I realize this?
What?
Because I do ET Canada from home, right? So every day at about 2 o'clock, 2:30 is when I tape all of my on-camera stuff for ET Canada. And before I record anything, I go in the bathroom and I put cologne on. I put perfume
No, you don't.
on. I do, yeah.
Why?
Because it shakes it up a little bit, like, because I perform better. I don't know what it is.
Like it's a confidence booster?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just do.
Yeah.
I just
smell good,
you
look
smell
good.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you smell yourself and you're like, wow, today's my day.
Yeah, because I have to do something that takes me out of the headspace that I'm sitting at home doing this. So I need some sort of reminder of that I'm doing something important. And I'm wearing all just my regular clothes because I don't have any of my suits at home, and I'm sitting in the office. And so the one thing that I never do at home is I never wear cologne at home. Like, I don't spray perfume at home. Yeah. So the one thing I do before I do the show every day is I put perfume on.
Look at you, boo.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a game changer. Maybe I should throw that into my routine. Also, can I say I love your cat? Like, your cat is so entertaining.
He's my cat plays fetch, right?
What?
Yeah, I'll do a video of it this weekend.
Did you train him to
No,
play fetch?
he got his ball, walked down the hall with it in his mouth, and dropped it in front of Catherine.
Like a dog?
And then Catherine threw it down the hall, and he went to get it and then brought it back again. And he'll do this like 40 times in a row.
Okay, yeah. A video is mandatory. I feel like I need to see it to believe it.
It's weird, man. My cat plays fetch, and then he eats your foot, and it sucks.
Oh.
Anyway, so what's going on with you? Were you not supposed to get married?
Yeah, I am supposed to get married, but luckily that's happening next year in April. But now we're just really confused because we can't plan anything, and then we also don't know if there's still going to be a limit on gathering sizes next year. Because if there's not a vaccine, it's going to be very hard for people to want to get together in large groups. And we're brown. We're going to have a pretty big wedding. So our number is 300.
Oh,
300! Oh my God, Deepa!
300? What?
Yo, is that just 300 per side?
No. 300 in total.
Okay.
300 in total. Yeah, because some brown people will hear that and be like, "What? You're supposed to have 1,000 people at your wedding?" And I'm like, 300 sounds big enough to me. So it's just a lot of planning on our side, trying to figure out contingency plans and stuff. But as we get closer to the time, I think that's when it'll be more stressful. But hopefully it works out, and hopefully everyone else that was supposed to get married at this time, they're obviously in a way more stressful situation than I am right now. So fingers crossed that it'll go well.
All right, Deepa, what stuff are you working on right now for social, for @Kiss925 on Instagram and our YouTube channel as well?
Yeah, so every day I'm putting out an update video with the latest news. So I'm doing all my research in the morning, writing my scripts, filming the videos, and then in the evening you guys can check out those videos.
Hey, listen, thank you so much. I'm stressed out for you just to even have the idea of 300 people on my mind. First of all,
I appreciate that.
The stressful part of that for me is finding 300 people. I would need years. I would have to go and redo my entire life in order to get 300 people at a wedding.
Hey, I'll tell you the secret. When it's a Guyanese and Pakistani fusion wedding, you'll have no problem finding 300 people.
I guess.
Deepa Prashad, we love you lots. We'll check in with you real soon, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Take care, guys.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So that's it. No more Crocodile Rock.
I know.
That I can't believe we're going to live in the city of Toronto and not have Crocodile Rock in our lives anymore.
There's been a lot of legendary, long-standing businesses in this city that have announced that they've permanently closed. And Crocodile Rock is right up there among the most legendary and significant.
It hit hard.
This was like the launching pad for thousands upon thousands of bachelorette parties in this city, okay? This was the place that became and embraced its reputation as a, can you say Cougar Bar in 2020? I don't know if you can. Maybe you can. I don't know if you can.
You know what? Yes.
Right? They embraced that reputation and they thrived, and Crocodile Rock never changed. Down on Adelaide Street, they were always just what they were, and they just embraced it. If you have any memories of Crocodile Rock, please text us at 925-555. I got a ton of memories. I used to live right across the street from Crocodile Rock.
Oh, so you've seen, heard, and probably smelled a lot.
Let me tell you what happens on Adelaide Street. Okay. Back in the day when I was there. Okay. So here's what would happen: is you had. At that time, the Loose Moose was there, Crocodile Rock was there, a bar called Dirk Gently's was there, and then you had a nightclub called Limelight, all in a row.
Yeah.
Okay? And then at the end of that row was the fire station with all the firemen. So I lived right across the street from the fire station, so I could see all those bars from my window.
And the firemen.
And the firemen. So what would happen is at 1 a.m., because the last call was 1 a.m. at the time. So at 1 a.m., you could start to hear the streets get a little bit noisy. And if I was out at a bar, I'd be walking home. If I was in the loft, I would just look out my window. And it was the most hysterical thing. Because everybody else, you could tell like where everybody was coming from. But the gaggles of women who would filter out from Crocodile Rock at a very specific time. Mainly a little bit earlier than the other bars because they had to catch GO trains to go home. What you would get was, it was so fun because at that exact moment is when all the firemen from the fire station would filter out onto the sidewalk to just hang out. They weren't there 15 minutes before.
No, we needed a break.
Yeah,
and we're not tired.
No.
We're not tired to fall asleep just yet.
No.
we know we're supposed to be here for like 2-3 days.
And a great night at Crocodile Rock for a lot of the women who went there would end with a fantastic, like, chat flirt session with young firemen on the sidewalk at Adelaide and John. And that's how the night would end every night. And it was just every single night. Like it was every weekend. It was the exact same routine. And Crocodile Rock was legendary, man.
Well, we're sad to see Crocodile Rock go.
Did you ever go there?
Instagram post. You know what?
Yeah.
I've never been.
You never went to Crocodile Rock?
Never.
Man.
Once for a bachelor party.
What's that?
I went once for a bachelor party.
A bachelor party?
Bachelorette, the women one.
Yeah, bachelorette party.
After almost 30 years, it's time to say goodbye. The ownership group from Crocodile Rock has unfortunately been put in a position to permanently close our doors. We want to thank our valued customers and staff for years of loyalty, support, and friendship. And then there's another part of this post that reads, our brand was not built in a boardroom. It was built by the people that worked here and by the thousands of valued guests we served.
Yeah.
The people we had working for us were the backbone of our success, and we are sorry we can't have you back.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
And they end their post by saying, thanks for all the crockin' good times.
And you never stood on that dance floor and got down.
Have I ever been in?
You know, you make me want to shout. You never did.
You
never did that routine?
No, I've never been in. I've stood outside of Crocodile Rock. I've never actually been in Crocodile Rock.
Oh, man, that's a shame. That's a crying
But you know what?
shame.
It's still a part of this city. You know what I mean? It's still part of the history of this city.
It is.
And it hurts me to know that even though I've never been there, that it won't be around.
I know.
Because it's part of the city's history.
And it was a very specific kind of fun that people went to Crocodile Rock for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
it's very specific.
Shout out to Crocodile Rock.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It was 1 year ago today, Roz. Proud moment in Toronto history. 1 year ago today.
What was it?
Kawhi up top, looks at the clock, turns the corner for the win. You got it! Kawhi Leonard with the game winner! Hanging in the air, the ball suspended in air.
Now known as the shot.
Yeah.
It was 1 year ago today that all that went down. Raptors, Philly. Game was tied at 90, 4.2 seconds left. Game 7, we took it.
Yeah.
And then you know what happens.
Oh, please. We don't even go there.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, God, that feels like so much longer than a year ago, though.
I know.
It really does. It's wild how time just messes with you.
And if you were to go back in time and go tell every single one of those people in that arena, hey, guess what's going to happen in exactly 1 year?
Yeah, no, it's wild. It's crazy. And it just makes me, all of these sort of anniversaries, because we're going to head up on we've already hit a lot of the Raptors anniversaries from last season, and we only have more to come.
Oh, man, wait till it's the anniversary of like the parade.
Yeah, but it doesn't fill me full of joy like it should.
I know. It's kind of sad.
It's kind of sad because you know that the run that they were on before all of everything shut down, before COVID happened, is something that you can't just walk back onto a court and replicate.
No.
You can't go back to that spot.
It's going to be a whole new world once things get back to back to the way they should be.
Yeah.
Although it's going to be quite different. But today is the 1 year anniversary of Kawhi Leonard.
Man.
I know. I hate talking about the exes.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I got to bring
It
up my
hurts.
ex like that.
I apologize for bringing it up, but it's always.
Do you think he's celebrating today?
No.
Ooh,
I don't think he celebrated at that night.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It's a happy day in the city.
It is, and some good news. You know what I mean? Everybody likes a good news story. John Krasinski has built a whole new career on good news.
I know. I love that YouTube channel, by the way.
But the baby giraffe at the Toronto Zoo was born, and it's been like forever we've been waiting. But Maurie, who's a 6-year-old, she's the mom. She had the baby.
Hey, Dolph Dejoung from the Toronto Zoo. Welcome back to the Roz and Mocha Show. Lots to celebrate today, huh?
That's absolutely true. It's an amazing day.
So what happened? What time did the baby long legs, as you've been calling it, what time did everything go down?
So baby long legs arrived yesterday at 2:15 a.m. after 6-7 hours of labor and a 15 months gestation. So we've been waiting a while.
Wow. And is there a name? Because that's the one thing that nobody's made mention of yet.
There is not a name yet. We wanted to know if it was a boy or a girl first. There's a lot of discussion internally at the zoo. A lot of the team, have a lot of history with both Mastari, the mom, and Mastari's mother. So we're working through that. And there's some interesting pieces out there. We have a great history in Canada of leading giraffe researchers. So a little bit of a tip as far as one of the things we want to think about.
Do you think that you will open this up to the public to potentially throw in some names for the new baby giraffe?
We're going to talk about it today. We actually got chirped a few months ago when somebody said we needed to do our own job and name our own animals. But
jeez.
We'll talk the fun out of everything, huh?
Yeah. We're just really excited to have what appears to be a healthy baby giraffe and welcome her to the zoo family.
So it is a girl then?
It is.
It is. And does that change the sort of trajectory of the giraffe's life? Like, is it easier to sort of, keep the line going if you have a girl as opposed to a boy? Like, which makes sort of more sense from the terms of like long-term breeding?
You know what? This is just like us. We're happy it's a healthy baby giraffe.
I'm going to stop you right there. Because I just felt real gross talking about breeding a baby. Okay,
Yeah.
You don't have to answer that, Dolph. I immediately take that all back. I feel disgusting now.
And how's Mom doing?
Mom has been amazing. Those last days of the pregnancy, she was clearly uncomfortable, and she's just settled right down, and she's been a phenomenal mother. There's a lot of nursing going on. She's the right amount of protective. And little baby Longlegs is quite a bold little girl. It's been really fun to watch her take those first steps.
So how soon after the giraffe is born do they get up on those legs?
She was up in about an hour, and it was absolutely incredible. The bulk of the team was watching, on a video feed, and, when you see that head pop up for the first time, it's just an incredible moment.
Oh,
did you guys record all that?
We have a lot of that footage, and the team will be going through it and trying to get as much of it out as we can over the next week.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Well, we can't wait to meet baby Longlegs. Dolph Dejoung from the Toronto Zoo. Thanks very much for chatting with us on the Roz and Mocha Show.
Have a great day.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
tough. I was just reading a story here of how 59% of people couldn't remember what day it was when they were asked when they were taking a survey.
Yeah, it happens often.
Right? Five times a week, they say 5 times a week we forget what day it is. That's an incredible number.
That's Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
Because every day is Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yesterday, I thought it was Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. 5 times a week, they say we forget which day it is.
Yeah. It happens at least once a day to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And we work.
That's the thing.
We're doing a thing. Like, we're getting up.
We're
like
still here
Fridays,
Monday to Friday.
Yeah. Like, Fridays still means something. Mondays still hurt. Wednesday still hump day.
Yeah.
Thursday still Jersey day. We have reminders, and I still forget what day of the week it is. I can't imagine what it's like for people who are just going through the same thing every day at home.
I know.
Where you can't leave the house.
Sorry, not to rub it in, but
yeah. But yeah, that's a wild number. 5 times a week they say you forget what day of the week it is.
At some point, you're right then, right?
Not necessarily.
Because there's 7 days of the
of the week.
You could be wrong all the time.
Yeah,
you may never be right. It's just day.
But on the flip side, some good news is that the LCBO have extended their hours.
Right, they're going back to sort of regular business hours.
Like, they're still going to be closed on Mondays.
Are they?
But yeah, they're still closed on Mondays.
No, but that's to clean. That's okay.
Stop it.
For the social distancing, make sure the stores are completely clean for customers. But they've extended hours, and those new hours start today, 10 a.m.
I don't mean to sound upset
till
with
9.
the information that I can only buy from the LCBO 6 days a week. I don't mean to sound that
I didn't want to point it out.
Yeah.
All right, because at that point, then we'd have to have a different conversation.
I know.
Being like, bro, you got.
I know.
You need someone to talk to.
Especially when Metro's right next door.
Yeah. And they also sell liquor.
And they serve on Mondays. It's fine. I'll
but
be
the
okay.
new hours for LCBO starting today is 10 a.m. till 9 p.m.
So old school.
Yeah, until Saturdays. So new, I say air quotes, new. And then on Sundays, 11 a.m. till 6 p.m.
I went there yesterday to pick up my same day order, and there was nobody there. There was no lineup.
No lineup?
No. Yeah, sometimes you luck out. It depends, man. Sometimes you can luck out at anywhere where you have to go pick up your order, where there's no one there and you get your service ASAP.
It's incredible because you look at a place where there is, sort of all these stores in one kind of area, like Liberty Village or, shops at Don Mills, or like any of those type places, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting to see the patterns and where the lineups are if you drive through frequently, because sometimes you'll drive by a grocery store and there'll be 80 people in line. Sometimes you'll drive by and there'll be 0 in line. Sometimes you drive by at a different time of day and there's, the lineup for the LCBO is around the block, and other times of day it's not. And then sometimes I drove by a TD Bank yesterday, right? Which is right across the street from a grocery store and right across the street from the LCBO. LCBO and the grocery store, no lines. TD Bank, 30 people in line.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, it was wild. I'm like, what has everybody got banking
Well, no,
business
but if you
to
went
do?
back 10 minutes later, they'd move from the bank to the LCBO.
Yeah, because everybody just goes and you go and you do the tour, right?
Yeah. Gotta get that money for that booze.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello?
Hello, this is the Roz and Mocha Show. We are looking for Michaela, please.
Stop it. Michaela, the phone's for you. 1 second.
Hi.
Hi, Michaela. Happy 10th birthday. It's Roz and Mocha.
What?
Hi, Michaela. Happy 10th birthday. It's Roz and Mocha.
What?
Hi, Michaela. Happy 10th
Hi.
birthday. It's Roz and Mocha.
Okay.
Hi, Michaela. It's Roz and Mocha. Happy 10th birthday.
Oh my God.
What's going on, kiddo?
I'm just going to work.
You're going to work?
At 10? What the hell? What do you mean you're going to work?
Sit around on my iPad.
Yeah, good for you.
Okay.
That's a good job. It's a good dream job, as they say.
My dad goes to work.
Yeah.
My dad goes to work, and then my mom takes us to work with her for like 2 hours, and then we go back home.
Oh, I gotcha.
All right. Well, we know that your birthday is going to be a little bit... Oh, hi. Okay. We know that your birthday is going to be a little bit different this year, but we just wanted to call to make sure that we said happy birthday because it's a big transition going from single digit to double digit in age.
Yeah.
Are you in shock right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So obviously you're a big fan. Do you have any questions for us or no?
There's a question that she wants you guys to ask.
Oh,
her.
no, of course.
We'll get to that question in a second.
Yeah.
Is there anything specific you are looking forward to turning 10 years old today, Michaela?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. What are you going to watch on Netflix? Is there something that you have on your list of things that you still need to watch that you haven't got to yet that maybe you'll enjoy on your birthday?
All of Netflix, I've basically watched every single show, so I'm just rewatching everything.
Have you watched Pinky Malinky yet?
No.
Oh, my God. You got to watch Pinky Malinky. It's
There you
the
go.
best show.
Put that on your list.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Michaela. The Roz and Mocha Show are sending unlimited love. And between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Come on, we've discussed this many times.
Oh wow.
Mocha has to laugh at me.
Mocha.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Okay. Hey, Mom, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Way to raise a free thinker.
We've discussed this many times, and she loves Mocha's laugh. She's always like, who's the one with the laugh?
Yeah.
Aw.
Okay.
So that's why she picks Mocha, because of the laugh. It's infectious, and we love the laugh.
Okay.
However, my pick would be Roz, sorry, Mocha, only because I feel like we have a lot more in common being parents of the same age kids, and so I feel like we can connect a little better.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll take that win, I guess.
Well, happy birthday, Michaela. You enjoy your special day, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, kiddo. Sending you lots of love.
Thanks, guys.
Can we say goodbye? Can we say goodbye to your little sister?
Avery, say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Avery.
All right, bye. Thanks, guys.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hi, Marlene. It's Roz and Mocha. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Mocha?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, Marlene, you wrote us this. Roz and Mocha, please fix my life. My son is turning 7 in 2 weeks. Well, good for him. That's awesome. His father has been out of the picture since he was 2 and has had 0 contact with him. My son has his last name, and I want to change it. However, he likes his last name and wants to keep it. I don't know if I should explain to him why I would like to change it, or should I leave it for now? He knows he doesn't have a dad, but he doesn't know why.
Yeah, so I've had the conversation with him. When he was in kindergarten, he was calling my dad his dad because I live with my parents, obviously, right? He's still young. So I had that conversation with him, and I said to him, are you okay with not having a dad? And he's like, yeah, because every family's special. The other day, we had this huge blowout because he had to do his schoolwork, and he needed to write a last name, and I wanted him to use mine. But he wanted to use his, and it was just a big mess. And his exact words to me were, well, if you don't want me to have this last name, why did you give it to me then?
Right.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, oh, my God, okay, you know what? Just use that last name. Go ahead. I didn't know what to say.
Oh, you poor thing.
It's hard.
Right? And then he asks me periodically, you know, did you have a boyfriend? You know, how did you get me if you didn't have a boyfriend? And I just told him, you know, I went to the doctors and I got you, buddy, because it's technically not a lie because, you know, I had to go to the hospital to get him. So, but I don't know if it's too soon to tell him. I don't want to tell him, you know, that your daddy didn't, want to be around because it might hurt him, right?
It's going to hurt him.
Yeah.
Because he's going to still, at 7 years old or almost 7 years old, he's asking these questions now. He's going to continue to ask the questions until he gets the answer.
Yeah, he's not dumb. He's not dumb. He knows that I had to have had a boyfriend to get him because he sees all his other friends have mummies and daddies.
Oh, God. There's so much going on here, and believe me, I'm no expert in this, but the only sort of experience I have in this sort of situation is completely anecdotal, just from people that I've known in my life. The one area where you really have to sort of manage long-term is the idea that he doesn't have a dad or had a dad that didn't want to be in his life. That is one thing that he's going to have to come to terms with. I don't think that you want to put your son in a position to also have to come to terms with the fact that you lied to him.
No, I know. I do not want to, because if I lie to him, I was thinking maybe one day I'll just tell him, like his dad's not with us anymore. But then I'm like, or I got him from like a donor or something.
No, that's lying. That's lying.
He's gonna find out.
That's
He'll
lying.
find out at some point.
The kid's going to hate me when he finds out that I lied to him.
I know, but you are lying to him.
Yeah, that's true.
You are, right? And I don't know the proper wording to say this, but I know that it's not a healthy way to, this will all come out one day. It's all going to come out one day. And when that kid is 12, you don't want to have the conversation of, you told me you went to a donor, but now you're telling me my dad walked out on us when I was 2.
Yeah.
That's an extreme conversation to have. I don't know if you want to sort of go down that road. It's not going to be good for the two of you. As far as the name goes, he's 7. You're his mom. He's going to do it. He's going to get used to it. Okay. He's only a permanent memory for like a year and a half now, right? He's fine. Do other people in your family have the name that you have? Like, does the grandparents have the same name?
Yeah.
Right. Well, then you're just all part of the same tribe. You guys
That's
all.
what I try to explain to him, and he gets so mad about it.
No,
I think part of the reason why he's mad is because he doesn't know why. He doesn't know the truth.
He thinks his last name's special, and he's the only person that has it.
But what did you tell him when he said that? Where does the last name come from?
I didn't say anything.
He hasn't asked?
Because, he did, technically. He asked me. He said, well, then why did you give it to me? And I'm just like, okay, use that last name. I didn't really say anything.
But what's your answer for why did you give that to me then?
Because you're going to have an answer.
I don't have an answer because he's never asked me that.
This is a tough area, and I think that you need to sort of exhaust your resources with people who know exactly how to handle this situation and at what ages you should be sort of opening up to information. I don't know if it's healthy to tell a 7-year-old that their dad walked out on them at 2. I don't know if that's the best course of action, but I don't know if it's not the best course of action either. I don't know, because I know people who they've been straight up with their kids, even with things like adoption.
Yeah.
I've known people. I had a good friend of mine who was adopted that found out that they were adopted when he was like 20.
Oh, wow.
And it was devastating. It was devastating for a lot of years, and it really hurt the relationship with him and his dad. Not so much with him and his mom, but him and his dad, his adopted dad. And it was crushing to the dad. But I also know somebody who I've had in my life forever who's known that she was adopted since day one. Mm-hmm. And the conversation that you have to have with a little kid about adoption and about, why did your parents not, want you and all this stuff. There's sensitive ways that you can have these conversations with kids. And I would sort of look into that, because parents of adopted kids have had to have these conversations, really sensitive conversations with little kids about how to explain that their birth parent didn't want to be a part of their life. And there's plans for this, and there's ways to have these conversations, and there's ways to sort of maintain trust and a relationship, but still be honest. There's ways to do this, and I think that you need to go and find those ways.
Yeah, Marlene, have you looked into speaking to a professional about this to see the best way about having this conversation with your son?
I haven't yet.
Yeah.
I haven't yet because I've been trying to wait till he was a bit older.
I don't think you can, though.
At this point, I don't think I can.
You need to call in the pros on this one, Marlene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Marlene?
All right, well, hello. You guys got to ask me who my favorite is.
Oh,
Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Hands down, Roz.
Oh, look at that.
Absolutely 100% Roz.
Oh, thank you. I don't even dare ask why, because it's probably going to be a reason that's like some sort of backhanded compliment. So I will just take the win.
Not at all, Roz. I love you, and I have the biggest crush on you, and you're a smooth, cool dude, and Dream Daddy 10.
Right?
So
yeah.
I'm
not going to come be your. I'm not going to come be your kid's dad, right? You know that, right?
There it is.
Yeah. Thanks.
You can keep Roxy and Catherine.
I will. I knew. Something was going to come up. Smooth, cool dude, Dream Daddy, Roz, whatever it was.
I was just waiting for it.
Yeah.
Just sitting back, waiting for it.
Gosh.
Thanks, Marlene.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You hear this clip about Katy Perry talking about her new record?
I was just listening to that.
Yeah, let's play it. KP5. I'm pumped for this.
Definitely have to stay creative. I know that, like, in California, there's going to be a lot of rules and ways of doing things. We're not just going to go back to normal. So I'm going to put out a record this year, quarantined or not, because we ain't gonna let no coronavirus stop us from dancing even if we're dancing in our homes. And also, I think some of these songs could be helpful and empowering and hopeful and joyful. And with that, knowing that there's going to be a lot of restrictions, I have to be innovative. So coming up with a lot of innovative plans along the way, and it won't be as like high production and huge as, having all of the ability to access anything like we used to, but I guess the music will speak for itself. Right?
Because I know a lot of artists were sort of pushing release of albums because they still wanted to go and do the full-on push with tours and big shows and everything else. And late last week, the guy who runs Live Nation, which is the company that pretty much does every concert, said that they don't expect full-scale concerts to return until 2021.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, then they may be looking at new ways of doing things. One possibility that I've heard before is...
Oh, no, what?
Is smaller venues, less people, higher ticket prices.
Smaller venues, less people.
So instead of putting 18,000 people into an arena, maybe you put 500 people into a small theater, and those people pay 4 times the amount for a ticket.
The thing
to
is,
go and see a show.
That's not going to work for me.
Why?
I'm not paying extra.
No, of course
like that.
not. But there are people that would. There's people that would.
No, I'm not going to.
Yeah, there's hardcore
Absolutely
fans that would definitely pay extra to be in a more sort of exclusive environment with their favorite artist.
Here's the thing. Ticket prices for concerts are hella expensive as it is.
Yes.
Right? I'm not going to go and pay premium like 4 times what I pay now to see an artist who's going to show up 2 hours late for their show.
Yeah.
Or an hour and a half late for their show.
Right. Now, if you took hardcore, say, Lady Gaga fans, and I'm not saying Lady Gaga is going to do this. I'm just saying because she's got a new album that she pushed and everything else. If you took hardcore Lady Gaga fans and said that you could pay $175 to sit in an arena with 16,000 other people to go and see Lady Gaga, or option B is to pay $1,000 for a ticket and to sit in a room with 100 people to see Lady Gaga. No. You'd sell out instantly.
Oh, my God. She did this already with her dive bar tour.
Yeah, you'd sell out instantly. And if you said 2,000, you would sell out instantly.
No, y'all are nuts.
Yeah. I'm not saying people aren't nuts, but I'm just saying that they could do a show.
Yes, I think that
if you're allowed to gatherings of, say, 50 people, you could do a show for Lady Gaga could do it. And I'm not saying she should, because I think it's ridiculous to even ask this, but Lady Gaga could 100% do a show for 50 people and charge them $5,000 a ticket, and it would sell out.
But I think the insane fans, yes, I agree. The insane, I don't mean insane, the hardcore fans, right?
Yeah.
Like Lady Gaga or BTS or Madonna, right? Those crazy fans that are like their life is all about these artists. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
But as a general consumer,
no,
I would not pay $1,000 to sit in a room of 500 people to see Lady Gaga.
In this case, you don't matter because enough people would go.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
These would be concerts now for just the hardcores. They would be just the stands.
Artists would make less, though, I guess.
Well, I mean, geez.
It depends on what kind of deal they make.
Yeah.
With the promoter or their label or whoever,
Sure,
right?
But, yeah, but if you're, do you turn down making $250,000 for 45 minutes on a very, very scaled back show? I don't know. Do you? It's $1 million a week. Do you turn that down? I don't know.
Money's money.
Yeah.
And if they say that they love the art and the craft of everything the way they do, the way they preach.
Well, you can't say that because then you wouldn't charge fans $5,000.
That's true too.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It's going on.
So both Bryan Adams and Corey Hart are trending right now. So Bryan Adams is trending because of a video, or I guess like an Insta post that he released yesterday. And he put it on like all of his social platforms too. So the way I read it is that he's taking a really hard dig at meat eaters that was being perceived as racist. So let me read you. Also, it's completely self-indulgent and it's all about me. So this is why Bryan Adams is trending. So he wrote, while playing guitar, tonight was supposed to be the beginning of a tendency of gigs at the Royal Albert Hall, but thanks to some effing bat-eating, wet market animal-selling, virus-making, greedy bastards, the whole world is now on hold, not to mention the thousands that have suffered or died from the virus. My message to them, other than thanks a effing lot, is go vegan. To all the people missing out on the shows, I wish we could be there, blah, 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 blah.
Damn, Bryan Adams.
So people started going in on Bryan Adams. Now, the reason Corey Hart is trending was because...
He didn't say something stupid too, did he?
No, it's because of all the F. Bryan Adams, Corey Hart was better anyway tweets.
Oh! So the battle is on. Wear your sunglasses at night, y'all.
Yeah, so that's why. What was he singing in that clip that he posted? Was it Summer 6'9" or Cuts Like a Knife or something like that?
Oh, was it?
I don't know.
Cuts like a knife.
Was it Cuts Like a Knife? Yeah. I don't know. Everybody's just going in on everybody.
And are his comments like still live? Like still open?
Yeah. No, they're not?
No, he deleted the tweet, but he left up the Instagram and disabled the comments.
Right, because Instagram is a far more forgiving place than Twitter is. Twitter's ugly compared to Instagram. But he shut off all the comments? Because when I was going through the comments on Instagram last night, it was just a bunch of like Bryan Adams like super fans being like, yeah, finally somebody said it.
Turned off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. Like,
but has he responded? He hasn't responded yet, right?
No, but he responded by deleting the tweet.
That's the response.
It's a response. Although people then screen captured it and said the internet is forever.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Well, were the comments equally on Twitter as supportive?
No. Twitter's an ugly place.
Yeah.
Instagram is a friendly place. But I don't know. I read that, and I think that people love to call something out for being racist. And you can look into this, but his passion is veganism. And that's what it is. And this could have happened anywhere. It could have happened in Iowa. This could have been Mad Cow. It could have been, any of them that are animal based. If this is in fact animal based, I don't know. If it did come from a wet market, nobody knows. But his passion is veganism, and it's not necessarily a geography-based passion. It's global. But he got like killed for this, man. Like,
it's serious when people start doing screen grabs of them deleting all Bryan Adams songs from their music library on iTunes.
People are so extra. People are so, this is, look at me. Look at me now. Come on. And you can just re-upload those from the cloud, right? You did that.
Yeah, of course. Would you like to download again? Yes, please.
Yeah.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Lisa, what's up? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, how are you? Good.
How are you doing?
Good. You guys made me get out of bed early.
Oh, come on.
Here is the text that Lisa got. Here's the text that Lisa sent to us. Hey, guys, I'm listening to you guys from Ottawa. You're my new morning show. Awesome music to start my day. P.S. I thought Maurie's name was Damon Maurie until I Googled him. How did he get that name? So, Lisa.
I know.
Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show.
Thank you.
Are you listening to us online at kiss925.com?
I am.
Yeah, or on the app?
Speaker.
You know that we broadcast our show in Ottawa as well on Kiss 105.3, right?
That's where I caught you, working overtime at night. I'd catch you on the way home.
Yeah, because we're an evening show in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
So shout out to everyone in Ottawa. Now you listen to the live show. Thank you very much.
No problem.
How are things with you in Ottawa?
Cold.
Yeah.
This polar vortex.
Brutal. So how did Damon Maury get his name? First of all, two things. I had a conversation last night with Catherine where she said, why don't you just make everybody's life easier and just permanently change Maury's name to Maurice? Because anytime you type that into an iPhone, you try and type Maury, it just defaults to Maurice. And every message we get about Maury is Maurice. So she's like, why don't you just ask Maury to just change his name, make everybody's life super easy. So damn it, Maurice, where did he get his name? So we've told the story a million times, but there's no problem with telling it again. Which simply was normally when Maury does something, says something, introduces something, tries to pull something off. The reaction normally was for the people in the room to just sort of close their eyes and go, oh, damn it, Maurie. And we went with damn it, Maurie, because on the radio, we couldn't say
Maurie.
Right.
Can't say that.
Yeah. Hello, Maurice.
Hi. Okay, that's funny, huh? Because I got a text from Catherine on Sunday and it said Maurice, and then she's like, LOL, oops.
Yes, that's why. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why she brought that
And
up.
a text from Jenna, Mocha's wife, saying, Maurice, LOL, oops.
Yes. Yeah, because every time I write Maurie's name, I have to go backspace, and then convince my iPhone that I'm not trying to write Maurice, and then eventually it allows me to write Maurie. Like it's actually takes up time in my life.
But what I was going to say is my dad at his office, they now call him Damn It Frank.
Do they?
Oh, no. Hey, Lisa, thanks so much for reaching out. And more importantly, thank you for making the switch to the Roz Mocha Show. How long has it been that you've been listening to us on the radio there in Ottawa?
Oh, just a few weeks in the morning, but at night, maybe a couple of years.
Oh, okay, cool.
Off and on.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you know we have a
We're definitely
podcast
gonna
too,
make
right?
I do know that, yes, but I haven't got onto that yet. But
Oh, okay. Make sure
I
you do
certainly
that.
will look at it. Yeah.
Please
yeah.
do. Before we let you go, Lisa, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
I'm a sucker for a big laugh, so I'm going to have to say Mocha.
Yeah, huh?
I love me, Ottawa.
Oh, please.
I love you too, Roz.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lisa. Have a great day.
Thank you too. Bye.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'm going through. Did you see this tweet? The NBA Central, ESPN's top 10 players of all time, basketball. You didn't see this?
No. What?
Everybody going off on it.
Okay, tell me.
COVID right now is the perfect time to troll, right? Because everybody is just so captive and everybody's just looking for something to do.
Are they just putting all trash players?
So no, they're not trash players, but it's the order.
Okay.
And
this is of all time?
This is ESPN's top 10 players of all time.
Okay.
This is at NBA Central. So number 1, Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Number 2, LeBron James.
Okay.
Number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay.
Number 4, Bill Russell. Old school.
Okay,
like black and white. Number 5, Magic Johnson. Number 6, Wilt Chamberlain.
Yo, Kobe's not even there yet.
Number 7, Larry Bird.
Okay.
Number 8, Tim Duncan. Number 9, Kobe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Number 10.
Wait. Number 10.
Yeah.
Who is missing on the list?
Okay, so there's a couple big names that aren't on the list.
Like Dr. J.
Barkley, not on the list. Not that he would be, but of all time. Who
Steph
else
Curry's not on the list.
Steph Curry's not on the list. No.
Okay, who's number 10 then?
Shaq.
Give me the names again.
Did Shaq ever sink a free throw? Did he?
No, I don't know. Maybe like 4.
No, find that out. Find out. Google, find right now for me how many free throws Shaq got. Because I remember seeing video one time of Shaq throwing a free throw, and it was just about the most hysterical thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, and he knows he's terrible at it.
Yeah. Okay. So number 1, Michael Jordan. 2, LeBron James. 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 4, Bill Russell. 5, Magic Johnson, then Wilt Chamberlain, then Larry Bird, then Tim Duncan, then Kobe Bryant, and Shaq at number 10.
I have a number of how many misses.
Hold on, man.
No, I need to know how many he's sunk.
But hold on, but here's how many he's missed of free throws.
Right.
5,300.
Right.
So what's the answer on how many he got?
Yeah, I need to know how many he got. So what are your thoughts on that? Where do you think Kobe should be? Because a lot of people, there's some really credible people who say Kobe is, they've said publicly that next to Michael Jordan, Kobe's the best ball player they ever saw.
I think Kobe should at least be top 5. I don't think he deserves to be, what is it, number 8?
9.
He's number 9, yeah. Ooh. I would have felt better if you said 8.
But man, there's a lot of really upset
what are people
right
saying
now.
Well,
Well,
I'm trying to think who's been left off the list, right?
Well, I
think Steve Nash is an incredible player. He deserves to be on some sort of a list.
I'm sure he is at like number 16. But I think that where people are having a real big problem is Kobe at number 9. That's the big sort
Who's
of
ahead of him again?
WTF. Everybody's ahead of them.
No, I know that, but like, who's 8, 7, 6, and 5?
Okay, 8 is Tim Duncan. 7 is Larry Bird. 6 is Wilt Chamberlain. And 5 is Magic Johnson.
See, I may put him...
It's tough.
I'd push that list down and put him above Magic, to be honest with you.
Really, huh?
Yeah, I'd put him above Magic.
So you'd move Magic to 9 and Kobe to 5?
No, I just shift everything
you'd
down.
shift everything down.
Yeah, so Magic would be at, what, 6?
6. Oof.
Could you imagine who would have been on number 11?
Well, see, that's the real hard part. That's the real pisser about doing top 10 lists.
Yeah,
is who would be at 11?
Who, if you had to, who would be at number 11?
Are you saying the hardest part about doing a top 10 list of the top 10 NBA players of all time is who would be at 11?
Yeah, are the what ifs after 10?
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Jenny, you there?
Hey.
Okay, so Roz, a few weeks ago, we talked to Jenny.
Okay.
Who was contemplating cutting her husband's hair.
Oh, snap, right.
And didn't go through with it.
And why didn't you go through with it?
He wasn't at the point where he felt like he was desperate enough to get me to cut it.
Okay.
So here's a text we got from Jenny last night. I'm cutting my husband's hair tonight.
Oh, God.
He said he would borrow clippers from his parents, and he brought home pet grooming clippers.
Oh, God.
So we were using those. Just wanted to share with you.
How'd it go?
It was fine. It went fine. It was okay.
Yeah.
It happened.
I have a picture here.
Okay.
What's your husband's name?
Michael.
This is what Michael looks like.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'd say it's pretty good.
Okay, so it's not too bad. There are a few times where I'm like, he's like, I think you just need to stop. You're trying to fix it a little too much. So like at the sides, it kind of goes in a lot. It's hard to use the clippers, and it's hard to like try to blend it into the sides. And at the back, I was trying to do like his hairline and use the razor on the back, I guess.
Yeah.
And I had to stop at one point, and I'm like, it's going into like too severe of an angle.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, and I just stopped at one side, and he's like, I'm like, I can't even try to fix it because it's just going to look worse.
But Jenny, did you look up like any YouTube videos or anything prior to?
I was trying to follow along, and I understood it when I was watching it, and it made sense. And then when I was actually like trying it, I'm like, this doesn't make sense anymore. I'm not seeing what they see.
Well, also, you're using pet grooming clippers versus human.
Oh my God.
Human
oh my
clippers.
God. Okay. And then I looked on the side of the box, and I was like, how old are these? They are from 1992.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's an old blade.
And they are like dog clippers. And his family doesn't even have a dog. And I've never known them to have a dog. So I'm like, when did you use these? He's like, we had a dog when I was a kid. I'm like, oh my God, these are,
You know what I mean?
these are way too old.
It's moments like that where you start wondering if your in-laws are freaks. You know what I mean?
Just have a lot of stuff. They just save
What's going
a
on?
lot of stuff.
What was going on in that house in 1992?
I just don't. I'm like 28 years ago. Oh my God, these should have been thrown out by then.
Yeah. No, so you did is he happy though? He's okay with it? He still feels good?
Okay, well, yeah. Well, like,
Not too confident.
He's just lovely. Like, he's very sweet. At the end, he was like, I'm like, do you like it? Is it okay? And he's like, yeah, it looks good. It looks good.
Are you going to let him cut your hair now?
No.
Oh.
Why not? You got those fantastic clippers in the house still.
I know, we got the pet grooming clippers, so why not? Even like when he was putting it on, when he like took the clippers out, he's like, all right, so normally I use like a number 2 spacer. I'm like, is the number 2 clipper spacer the same for animals as it is for humans? Like, I have no idea. Is it the same or not?
It's a tough call.
On the pet clippers? I don't know.
Well, it looks like a successful haircut, I would say.
It's fine.
It's passable. It's passable.
Yes.
It doesn't look terrible.
No, it looks like a bad haircut, but like if he was to pay for that, I'd be like, you need to go to someone else and get it done.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it looks better than it did before. Before, it was just getting a little more out of control.
Yeah, you just can't start messing around with your partner to the point of where you start finding them unattractive, you know?
Yeah.
That's the problem with all these home haircuts, is that you can't turn your partner into somebody that you actually don't want to sleep with anymore.
And you know what, when we were like, when I was cutting his hair, like the whole time he kept saying like, you know, we can just shave it. We can shave it at the end if we have to. And I'm like, this is making me more nervous. Like my hands are sweating.
No.
Like this is making me more nervous because you're watching me do it, and you keep saying, "Well, we can just shave it."
Yeah. Jenny, you did good. You did good.
Yeah, you did a great job.
All right, thanks.
All right, thanks for checking back in.
Thanks, guys.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Mocha. Are you ready?
Of course.
Let's do the news.
A Roz and Mocha Show and Kiss 92.5 News Break.
Joe Biden on Good Morning America talking to George Stephanopoulos about whether or not people's decision to vote for him will have anything to do with the allegations of sexual assault made by Tara Reid, which are gaining steam and have been gaining steam, and the campaign of, believe all women, which is the way that the world works right now. And she's had a very difficult time getting her message across. And this is Joe Biden with GMA.
On these allegations from Tara Reid, I know you've denied them, but you've also said that women should be believed. So what do you say to Americans who believe Tara Reid and won't vote for you because of it?
Well, that's their right. Look, I think women should be believed. They should have an opportunity to have their case and state it just forthrightly what their case is. Then it's the responsibility of responsible journalists like you and everyone else to go out and investigate those. At the end of the day, the truth is the truth. That's what should prevail. And the truth is, this never happened. This never happened. I assure you. That's the truth.
So it's believe all women, just not this one. Right? I also find it odd that he says that anybody's allowed to say anything, and then it becomes the responsibility of journalists to determine whether it's true or not. No, it's not. It's the responsibility of the law.
So it's a responsibility.
Courts.
So he's saying it's a responsibility of the journalists to go
and start
make
digging
sure
around
that what they're saying is true.
Yeah. So he's leaving the.
Or just say the truth.
he's leaving due process up to journalists, as opposed to leaving due process up to the courts and the law.
No, just tell the truth.
It's weird that he said, you can say whatever you can say and then, allow due process because that's what keeps this country moving. But instead he said, you can say what you can say and then it's up to reporters to dig around to figure out what's true.
It's not a game, bro.
Very weird way to say that. Very weird. So let's jump into the Bryan Adams sort of apology, although that's the headline. So Bryan Adams took a lot of heat. People calling him racist and xenophobic. So the other night, he goes on Instagram and Twitter and says, tonight was supposed to be the beginning of a tenancy of gigs at the Royal Albert Hall, but thanks to some effing bat-eating, wet market, animal-selling, virus-making, greedy bastards, the whole world is now on hold, not to mention the thousands that have suffered or died from this virus. My message to them, other than thanks an effing lot, is to go vegan. To all the people missing out on our shows, I wish I could be there, so on and so forth. So this was a sort of hardcore animal rights vegan standpoint that came off as racist and xenophobic. And then people just went in on Bryan Adams, like hardcore.
You didn't think he was going to offer up an apology,
Well, I still don't think he did apologize because this is a non-apology apology.
Oh, okay.
Right? Even though he says no excuse. Yeah. That's the headline. Because what he says is this: I apologize to any and all that took offense to my posting yesterday. So anytime somebody says, I'm sorry you got offended, that's not an apology.
Oh, he didn't say, I'm sorry for what I said, or I'm sorry that I said this, and this.
Correct. This is why I was wrong, whatever.
He said, I'm sorry for the post.
Yes. So,
Gotcha.
I'm sorry you got offended.
Oh, I'm sorry you got offended.
Is what he said. So he says, I apologies to all that took offense to my posting yesterday. No excuse. I just wanted to have a rant about the horrible animal cruelty in these wet markets being the possible source of the virus and promote veganism. I have love for all people and my thoughts are with everybody dealing with this pandemic around the world. So that's it's not an apology. I'm sorry for people. I'm sorry if you took offense to what I said, which as we know.
Also, let me reiterate.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that's Bryan Adams trying to do damage control. Hashtag Corey Hart was always better. Katy Perry, with the help of Alexa, used that tech to announce the date release of her album.
Alexa, when does KP5 drop?
Katie asked me to let you know that her new album will be released on August 14th. Make sure to follow Katy Perry on Amazon Music for more.
There you go. August 14th for
3 months,
KP5.
really?
Yeah. Melissa Etheridge's son, Beckett, dies at 21. Melissa Etheridge revealed.
my
This
God.
was the child that she had all those years ago. If you remember, David Crosby was the father/donor. That she had with her wife at the time. And Melissa wrote this: today, I join the hundreds of thousands of families who have lost loved ones to opioid addiction. My son Beckett, who was just 21, struggled and overcame his addiction and finally succumbed to it today. He will be missed by those who loved him, his family and friends. My heart is broken. I am grateful for those who have reached out with condolences, and I feel their love and sincere grief. We struggle with what else we could have done to save him, and in the end, we know he is out of pain now. I'll see him again soon. So super sad for Melissa Etheridge. Hackers have broken into and seized files from one of the biggest law firms in the world of show business. And according to the New York Post, they're demanding $21 million in ransom for their files back. And when we talk about clients and personal details and contracts and notes and everything else, you're talking about clients like Lady Gaga, Elton John, Drake, Lil Nas X, The Weeknd, U2, LeBron James, Barbra Streisand, so on and so forth.
Wow.
Corporate clients include Facebook, iHeartMedia, IMAX, Sony, HBO, Vice Media, Colin Kaepernick, Bruce Springsteen. The list goes on. So,
get on that money.
Mariah Carey, Priyanka Chopra, Mary J. Blige. So,
Like
that
everybody and
is
everything.
Everybody and everything this law firm handles.
Damn.
And so that's how the ransomware works. And people pay this in the past, right? We know this. Companies pay them. They pay them the money to
But when
get,
you
get
say
the files back.
Give me 21 mil and I'll give everything back.
Yeah.
Do they really give everything back?
They have in the past.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All for that money?
Yeah.
I guess.
They have in the past, and companies have paid in the past, and they got their stuff back and sort
That's
of
a long client list.
just move on.
And I can't even imagine the companies and names that you haven't mentioned.
No, I know. Well, there's one file. I saw a screenshot of the files, and one file just reads Groot.
What?
Groot.
Yeah?
I don't know.
He's got that Groot money, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Matt Damon is in quarantine in a tiny little town in Ireland. A little town of about 8 people called, is it Dalkey? And he was there. They had just moved from London to Ireland because he was shooting that movie with Ben Affleck, The Last Duel. Is that what it's called, The Last Duel? And when everything went down and they had to self-isolate, but he is with his family. But this is Matt Damon talking about this little tiny town that he's been in for a couple months.
Oh, it's incredible. This is one of the most beautiful places we've ever been. You know, I'm with my whole family. I've got my kids, and we had teachers with us because we were planning on missing school for about 8 weeks. So we've got what nobody else has, which is actual live human beings teaching our kids.
Which is a really sweet setup, as he goes on to say.
So we feel guilty. Like, we've got this kind of incredible setup in this place, which is, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And even in the lockdown, they're like, you've got to stay, within 2 kilometers of your house. Well, 2 kilometers of here, there's trees and forest and woods and ocean. And it's just, I can't think of any place you'd rather want to be in.
It would actually be the worst to be quarantined with your teacher.
I know.
Right?
I know. And that's what it was, because they brought teachers with them because the kids were supposed to.
You can't lie like the next day when the teacher asks, like, okay, how many hours of homework did you do last night?
I know.
Right? Or did you leave this assignment to the last minute?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I'm working on it all week.
Yeah, I forgot it. You can't even use the I forgot it, right?
Not at all.
My mom didn't put it in my bag. My mom didn't put it in my bag.
Yeah. I swear. Give me one more day, please.
But he did reveal, so he has the 3 little ones with him in Ireland, but his other daughter, who is 21, is back in New York, and he revealed this.
And she had COVID really early on, along with her roommates, and got through it fine. And so so we'll reunite with her at the end of the month. But everybody's okay.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah, crazy, huh? So his daughter and her roommate in New York
had
COVID. So there you go. Well. This is the big story in all the headlines. Jeff Bezos, who is already the world's richest man with a personal wealth, somewhere in the vicinity of $145 billion.
Say billion, right? With a B?
Billion. Could become the world's first trillionaire by 2026, is what they're saying because of...
4 commas.
Right?
Imagine.
Yeah. And he spends it, too. He's got a $65 million jet, a whole lot of houses.
When was it that he got divorced? Didn't he have to give
Yeah. Yeah, his
half, not half, but
it was a lot. His ex became...
It was a substantial amount.
Yeah, and I believe the way that it went was, and I'm not saying this in any sort of negative way or trying to pass judgment, but I believe that the settlement in the divorce made instantly Jeff Bezos' wife the richest woman in the world.
And even through all that, he's on track to become a trillionaire.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's incredible.
That's a lot of Prime memberships, man.
It's a staggering amount of wealth.
No wonder I can get same-day delivery. Shoot, I'll renew my membership right now, bro.
Cincinnati Reds pitcher Trevor Bauer speaking with his agent, Rachel Luba, in a YouTube video yesterday, talking about the idea of Major League Baseball coming back with all the precautions, the shortened season, the less money, and still, how do you maintain the safety of the players?
The ask is basically take more risk by getting back sooner and take less pay than you've already agreed. We've already agreed to take 50% pay cut. Yeah. And now they're asking us to take another pay cut. It's not collectively bargained. It would just be for this season. It doesn't sit well with me because the other, slightly lighthearted, but if I'm going to have to trust my salary to Rob Manfred marketing the game to make more money for the game, I am out on that.
Wow. Ooh. So we knew that
Tell
the
us
next
how
step...
you really feel, bro.
Yeah, well, we knew the next step, it was going to have to go to the players.
Yeah.
Right? And it was looking great. The league had they got everybody's hopes up, but there's a lot of players that feel the way that Trevor Bauer does. A lot of players. Because it's not like the NBA or the NHL, where I think that the mentality is different, because when dealing with the NBA and the NHL, they want to get these seasons done.
Yeah.
They were in the home stretch. They could do a little.
They were weeks away from playoffs.
Yeah, they could do a little bit of it. They could do a little bit of a qualifying round and then get into the playoffs. Where baseball hadn't started, so they're looking at an entire season, a whole year of these rules. Possibly,
I have a feeling a lot of players are going to be on the side of Trevor Bauer.
Yeah. A new survey asked, if your employer offered you the option to work from home permanently, how interested would you be in doing so? Because we know, was it Twitter that said that from now on everybody can just work from home permanently? They're just shutting everything.
Let me guess. Everybody said no.
No. So in this survey, very interested, 31%.
Oh, wow.
Somewhat interested, 15%. Not very interested, 7%. And not interested at all, only 5%. So a whopping 31% of people said that if their employer gave them the option to work from home permanently, they would be very interested in that. So if I asked you, who has the top honor of being the person who has used the most profanity in movies?
Oh, boy. Al Pacino.
Who does that go to? Al Pacino is on the list, but he is not number one. He's actually number 5.
What?
Yep.
Al Pacino is not number 1.
No. Al Pacino is not number 1.
Is it Robert De Niro?
It is not Robert De Niro. He's not in the top 5. I'll tell you, Samuel L. Jackson is in the top 5.
Yeah, he was going to be number 3 on my list.
Adam Sandler's in the top 5.
Really? Is number 1 going to shock me?
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio's number 2. The person who has sworn the most in movies.
Is it Julia Roberts?
Jonah Hill.
No.
Yeah. Now, did you put that clip in there, Maury? Can I trust you that this is all bleeped? You listened 4 times, but you're holding 6 fingers up.
So no.
Okay.
So we apologize in advance if there's a cuss word in here.
Okay, go.
Okay, ready?
Go. Yeah, this is Jonah Hill.
I'm going to have my finger on the stop button just in case.
Okay.
I'm about to graduate. Oh, me. Jason Stone, who looks like Zach Morris. Yeah, but that guy's a I'm not going to dance around it. She looks like a good
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop. You gotta work on your edits, bro.
Jonah Hill did respond, and he said, "So many people to thank." Martin Scorsese, thank you for pushing me over the edge, and of course, the great Samuel L. Jackson. He wrote #humbled. So that is Jonah Hill reacting to becoming the actor with the most swear words at the movies. I like that.
And now it's time for Ask Roz and Mocha.
So for today's Ask Roz and Mocha, we're actually going to talk to two people first, Roz. The first person we're going to go to is Roger. How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going? I'm all good.
Yeah. How old are you, Roger?
I am 33.
All right. What is your question for the Roz and Mocha Show podcast?
All right, my question is, what advice can you give someone growing a beard? Are there specific grooming techniques or products that you use?
Growing a beard.
Have you ever grown a beard before?
I tried to in the past, but it got like extremely itchy for me, and I just couldn't handle it, and I shaved it all off.
Like what? At what point? Like how many weeks did you get to?
It was about a month and a half in.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I will say, now, do you have like a full beard or are you a patchy beard guy?
Right now, I got a full beard.
Okay, you can grow full beard, right? So full beard, with the itchy stuff and everything else, it's like, man, just get over it, right? Like it's no different than being just a little bit hungry. Like it's not that terrible of a feeling. It's just new, and you'll get over it. But I will say this: the one thing that always made me feel better, if I was growing out my beard, because I always grew out my beard when I was on vacation in the summer.
Yeah.
And if it started to get a little bit itchy or a little whatever, all I would do to sort of fix that was I would clean up my neck. And once I cleaned up my neck and gave my neck like a really good shave, just a little stragglers down the bottom, made a world of difference.
Yeah.
Like it made a world of difference. But I will say the most important thing if you were growing a beard for the first time, and the biggest mistake that guys make when growing a beard is they confuse their jawline for their beard line. And your beard line is not your jawline. And when you're trimming down on your neck, so you don't have like a full neck beard, you have to find your beard line. When a lot of guys, when they're starting out, they trim underneath around their jawline, and that looks stupid.
Yeah, you kind of look like a douche.
Right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
hold
look-
on.
you look like a huge douche.
Roger. What's your neck looking like?
Oh, it's just heavy. It looks heavy with a lot of hair right now.
Okay. So you're gonna trim up. Okay. Now the way to find your beard line is generally they say take 2 fingers, right?
Yeah.
So take your middle finger and your index finger, and then put your middle finger on your Adam's apple.
Okay, yeah.
Right? On your Adam's apple, and then about halfway up your index finger above that, that's where your beard line is, okay? And then so take your finger right there, and then just draw all the way up to the bottoms of your ears. Just around that line right there. And you're going to notice that you are much lower than what your actual jawline is.
Yeah, a lot lower.
A lot lower, right?
Is that what you do right now, Roger?
So that's where you want to shave.
Oh, okay.
So everything underneath that finger comes off.
Okay.
Yeah, everything underneath that finger comes off.
I've always done what Maxim magazine told me a long time ago.
Yes, please.
Or it was either Maxim or GQ.
Yeah.
It was, like around your Adam's apple or just above is where you start to keep everything below that completely clean.
Exactly.
So are you asking, because you just said that you already have a beard, are you asking about maintaining, or are you asking about like growing it out even like more full?
Well, no, maintaining. Well, growing out for is just letting it grow out, right? But maintaining it after that, it's just because like, right now it does not look good. And like how, like I see how you guys look like in your pictures and everything.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm kind of jealous, and like I want it to look that good too.
Yeah, you got to get a good trimmer, man.
Yeah,
you know, you have to get a really good beard trimmer, and you got to learn how to use it. Just like it's a lot of time on YouTube. It's like you're doing anything else you've never done before. And you know, a lot of guys will just go to YouTube. Like you don't know how to build a deck, you go to YouTube. You know, you don't know how to cook a steak, you go to YouTube. You don't know how to trim a beard, you go to YouTube.
It also depends on what kind of a beard like you want in terms of length. Do you want it to be a little bit more rounded? Do you want to shape it out where it's kind of like a little boxy? Do you want it
sort of shorter on the sides and longer around the chin?
Yeah, like there's so many different styles. And Roz is right. You can go to YouTube and find like every single one of those styles and figure out the proper way to trim it so it grows like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but keep at it because like after a while, honestly, dude, like my beard right now, I don't even feel it.
Same.
Like I can't even tell you the last time I was like, oh my god, my beard's itchy. Like years.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't happen. It
I don't
doesn't
understand.
exist.
I don't ever think that I have ever had it be itchy during the initial kind of growing out stages, right?
That's why I can't grow in it. It's right away itch.
Yeah, no, it does at the beginning. It does
Yeah.
at the beginning. But once you've had a
Kinda
beard, once
get
you've had a
over
beard
it.
for a while, just get over it, man. It's
Yeah.
not that big of a
Do
deal.
you use any product?
Yeah.
In your beard, do you use anything?
No, that's what I was about to ask you that if you guys use anything. Like the beard, I used to hear about beard oils and everything, but I don't know what to
It's
use.
really like, for me at least, it was like trial and error. You can use beard oils, beard balms, or beard waxes, right? If you can kind of run through each one of those, you'll be able to figure out exactly which one suits you, which one you feel comfortable with, and which one is good for your skin. Like it won't irritate your skin or won't dry out your beard or make your beard a little bit too crinkly or anything like that, right? It's just trial and error.
And is there a trimmer that you guys can recommend too? Or?
Well, I know Roz and I both use, we actually talked about this on the last podcast, but Roz and I both use the Wall, WAHL, the Wall Precision Trimmer.
No, the Wall lithium ion.
Oh, sorry, the lithium ion. Yeah.
Lithium ion. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll look that up.
Yeah, that one's really good. And get a good beard brush, too.
Good beard brush. All right, I'll check that out too.
You need one of those. All right, buddy.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Later,
I
buddy.
appreciate it.
Hi, Mariana.
Hey.
Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show.
Hey.
Podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you sound so, bored. You bored with us already?
Oh no, I'm just chilling in my room. Sorry.
How old are you?
23.
23. Okay, what's going on with you?
Oh, what do you mean?
I don't know.
Yo, are you stoned right now?
No, do I sound like that?
Yeah,
Seriously?
yeah.
Kind of sound a little bit like you're high.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah.
This is just like my voice.
Okay, cool. Okay, what do you want to?
What's your question for the podcast?
Well, nothing. It was just something you said in a podcast before, that the way you take a shower.
Okay.
So what's the question?
It's like you're.
Are you sure you're not stoned right now?
Yeah, you sound high as hell.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop,
It
Marianne.
wasn't
Stop.
Yeah,
I have Mariana's question.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, yes,
It
please.
reads,
Yeah.
Yes.
I tried taking a shower today in the same way that Roz does, and I almost suffocated.
Oh.
It felt so scary and miserable.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
wow.
Back on episode 151 of the Roz and Mocha Show podcast, you, Roz, were describing how you shower.
Right.
You stand in the shower and you pump the soap from the soap thing.
Yeah.
And you wash your groin.
Yeah.
Then armpits.
Yeah.
And then you turn around and you let the water just like run all the way down your butt.
Yeah.
And then you arch your back.
Yeah.
So that the water goes in your butt cheek.
Yeah.
And then you get your armpits and then you're done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I mean, you don't wash like with soap anywhere else. You
No.
don't like get your legs, your
No.
feet, nothing.
Not my
right?
face. No, not nothing.
And then you say that you kind of like just stand there with your head down with
Yes.
the water hitting you, and you're holding your hands in front of you, like down by your belly, as if you're praying in church.
Yes, exactly. That's
And you just
exactly.
stand there,
and
like doing nothing.
I stand and I do nothing. Yes.
So Mariana, and it kind of looks scary. So Mariana,
Yes.
You said you did that.
Yeah, obviously, I washed my legs or whatever, but then.
Oh, well, you're doing it wrong then.
No, but listen.
Okay.
When you said you stand in the shower and you just kind of put your head down, you let the water soak over you.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, that sounds kind of zen. And Roz is a chill guy. Maybe he has, this is kind of his technique to relax.
Yeah.
So I did it, and literally 20 seconds in, my, water started going through my nose, and my chest started to feel really congested, and I started to overheat. I had to get up and gasp for air. Yeah, so I was just miserable. Yeah,
see-
I went to a really dark place.
Yeah, see, I use a shower much like anesthetic, which is I get myself really, really close to the edge of death, and then I just come to.
Yeah, that's how it felt. I was reborn or something.
Yes.
So you tried that technique once, and once was good enough.
Yeah, no.
But did you arch your back and let the water jet hit you between the butt cheeks and stuff like that?
Yeah, I did that, but that was just whatever.
Oh, see, That's one of my favorite parts.
It was standing there with your head facing down. That got you.
Oh, that's my absolute favorite part, though.
That's really scary.
And then I sometimes open my eyes and the cat's staring at me.
I'm not gonna lie. After you said that,
Yeah.
I tried the technique of just like standing there after I like washed and everything.
Yeah.
Standing there with my back to the shower, so
Yeah.
the shower's just hitting me in the back of the neck. With my head down, and I clasped my hands and everything. It was actually pretty relaxing. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, it's kind of zen. I enjoy it, but it didn't work for you, huh?
No.
Maybe
it
it's
was really
because you use so much energy washing your legs.
Overexert yourself.
Don't overdo it in there, girl.
You know what? Maybe because when I go to reach my toes, I fell really hard on my ass one time in the shower trying to do that.
See, that's the problem. Nobody should be washing their feet in the shower.
Don't you think they'd smell? Wouldn't your feet smell?
No.
Like you have to, like the sweat in between the toes.
The most I will ever do, okay, I'll tell you this. The most I ever do with my feet is I stand there and I take one foot and I put it on top of the other foot and then I just rub it back and forth real quick. Like I wash one dirty foot with the other dirty foot and then I do it again because I think they may have gotten a little bit clean in the process.
You get more dirty.
That's the only thing that I do to my feet in the shower.
Thank you, Mariana.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Bye. All right, Tixiana, who asks a question every week on the Roz Mocha
Love
Show. We
Tixiana.
love her questions. What three numbers, none of which is zero, give the same result whether they're added or multiplied?
Okay.
Damn it, Maurie, you look super
Easy.
confused.
So, what three numbers?
Yes.
So, only one set of three.
Correct.
Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 and 4 is, could it be 4? 4 or 4 is 8. 9, 10, 11. 4.
Do you know what you're doing?
Well, I'm adding up 4.
Like I know you're shouting out numbers, but do you know what you're trying to achieve? Sorry,
So,
let me rephrase the question.
Let's just say I pick 4. So if I go 4 plus 4 plus 4.
Right.
4 times 4 times 4.
Right.
I'll get the same number each time.
No, you will not. But yes, you're onto the right way of thinking.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 and 4 is 8. 4.
Excuse me.
Huh?
4.
You have to use three numbers.
Yeah, 4, 4, 4.
4, 4, 4. Okay, so what 4 plus 4 plus 4 is?
12.
4 times 4 times 4.
12.
No.
No, that's
What's
absolutely
4
wrong.
times 4 is 8.
Excuse me.
4 times 4 is 8.
4 times 4 is?
4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, so.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 9.
I have to check to see if I actually got this right. Hold on, because I wound up looking like the fool at the end of this.
Because it's 4?
What's that?
It's 4.
Watch it be 4.
No.
Hold on.
What three numbers, none of which is zero, give the same result?
I'm right.
Whether they're added
I
or
just
multiplied.
literally had to write it down on my computer.
3.
What?
3.
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yes.
And then if you times them, 3, 6, 9.
Excuse me. Okay. Okay, you know that counting by threes is the same as adding them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. 3, 6, 9.
3, 6, 9. That is
adding.
Yes. Now,
Okay.
now do times.
3 goes into 3.
No.
Not dividing.
No.
No, you're like next level math right now.
Yeah.
A level that like nobody understands.
Okay. 3 times 3.
Yes, is.
Okay, 3. And then, okay, oh my God, 3.
3 times 3, Maury.
Come on, bro.
16.
Excuse me.
4, 5,
3
6.
times 3.
3 times, am I forgetting how to do my times?
No. Just 3 times 3.
Is 6.
3 times
That's 3 plus 3. 3 times 3, 1, 2, 3, is 9.
Yes.
9. Oh my God.
Okay. And
Okay.
then times 3.
Times 3 is 16.
18.
18. Okay, I was in the teens.
Well, no.
Okay.
No.
So it's not that.
bro.
Okay, that's just,
Oh my God, I got it.
It's just not right.
I got it.
Okay.
2.
2. Maury, what 3 numbers? 3 numbers. It
Yeah.
could be the same numbers, but why not shake it up a little bit? Why not throw in different numbers?
1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Like it was right there in front of me the whole time.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay, Mocha, now your turn.
It's
is it 4, guys?
Okay, hold on here.
The answer's not different for everybody.
Okay, hold on here.
like your math and my math
Okay.
are the same.
Yeah, okay, so I got something better to do right here. So, Maury.
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay, so let's do your 3 times tables. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Maury. 1 times 3
is 3.
2 times 3
is 2. Is no.
Okay, whoa.
What are you doing, man?
On your 3 times tables, you got stuck at 2?
Are you actually writing stuff down?
Yeah.
What are you writing down?
No writing down.
Oh, no?
You shouldn't
No,
have to.
absolutely
for
not.
these.
No.
Okay.
Is 6.
Excuse me.
3 times 2 is, because it's 3 times 2 is
yes,
6.
2 times 3 is 6.
Yeah.
3 times 3.
16. No, 8. No, 9. 9. I know that one. 9.
4 times 3.
Okay, it's 16.
Nope.
Mocha said it was 16 before.
Okay, no. 4 times 3.
4 times 3, 4. 3. So 3 is 9. Okay, so 4 times 3 is. Oh, I know this one's like 23 or something.
Whoa.
Nope.
Now. Maury,
Way
I'll break it down for you. Maury, what's 4 plus 4?
Is 8.
Plus 4.
4 plus 4 is 8. 9.
No, you can't
12.
use your fingers.
12. Okay, so what is 4 times 3?
12.
Okay, what's 5 times 3?
16.
Maury.
Well, because the last time it worked.
5 times 3.
5, 10, 15. 15.
6 times 3.
6 times 3. Oh my God, we had this one already somewhere before. 6 times 3. 6 and 6 is 12.
Okay.
Hold on. So 6 times 3 and 4 times 3 equal the same?
Okay, Maury, 5 times 3 was 15, and you say 6 times 3 is 12?
No, so that's wrong.
Well, yeah, because that's the equation where you have to start going backwards.
Oh, okay.
6 times 3.
6 and 6 is 12, 13, 14, 15.
No.
You can't use your fingers, by the way.
That was 5 times 3.
Put your hands on the table.
Okay.
No, hands on the table.
Yes.
And I'm watching your fingers.
No.
Okay.
Make fists.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes. Okay, Maury, 6 times 3.
Didn't we do this one?
We did.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Okay. 6 and 6 is 12. That's 6 times 2.
But that's not the question.
Okay.
Okay, so 6.
Put your hands down.
6 times 3.
Yes.
6 and 6 is 12, 13, 14.
You can't use your fingers.
Stop using your fingers and stop tapping your foot.
6 and 6 is 12.
6 times 3.
14, 15, 16, 17. 19.
No.
Oh my God.
Am I in the vicinity?
What do you mean? Are you in the vicinity? As in numbers? Yeah, sure, you're in the vicinity. Shouting out numbers. 6 times 3.
You know what Maury's doing? So we told him he's not allowed to count with his toes.
Yeah.
And we told him he's not allowed to count with his fingers.
Yeah.
You know what did you notice what he's doing?
Is he moving his butt cheeks?
Yeah. He's shimmying his waist left and right. He's going,
Counting butt cheeks.
he's going 13, 14, 15.
Okay, Maury, stop counting butt cheeks. Okay, and answer the question. 6 times 3.
Oh, at 19.
Put your hands back down.
19.
Maury, you already said, no, on the table. You already said 19, and the answer was no.
Oh, then it's 18.
Correct.
Okay.
Maury, 7 times 3.
I thought we were done.
No, you're done when we say you're done.
Okay. 7 and 7. 7 times 7 is 7 times. I know this was 7 times 7 is
49.
No. 7 times 7 is 18.
Okay, Maury, no, 7 times 3 is what you're doing.
Yeah, no, I know, but I have to start somewhere.
7 times 7, you just said is 18? I don't think you want that kind of heat right now. Let's not go to the 7 times tables. Let's stick to the 3 times tables.
Yeah, you're not ready for that smoke.
Yeah, no, man.
So 7 times 7 is 15.
Yo, Maury's sweating. He's looking at the clock, too.
Okay, Maury, Maury, put your hands back down. Okay, so 7 times 3.
7 times, okay, so 21.
Yes, correct. Maury, 8 times 3.
Oh, there's so many questions on the sheet.
I got more here, though.
That's okay.
When do we end? Tell me when we end.
At 12.
What?
Okay, Maury, come on.
What is it now?
8 times 3.
Okay, 8 is 16. 24.
Yes, correct. 9 times 3.
No, we're done.
No, 9 times 3.
9 and 9 is 9 times 9 is 18. 9 times 9 is
Stop trying to whisper cheat. Okay, 9 times 3.
9 and 9 is 18. 28.
No. Keep going.
27.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
10 times 3.
Okay. Oh, 30.
Yes, 11 times 3.
Oh, man. This is the last one.
Nope.
No, this second last one.
Yeah, 11 times 3.
11 times 3.
Boy, it's sweating right now.
So 11 is 22.
And he's just rubbing his temple.
32.
No.
31.
No.
33.
Yes.
Okay.
12 times 3.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
12 times 3.
12 and 12 is 24. 36.
Yes.
Oh, why was that so tough for everyone?
We're all asking that same question.
Okay. Now to the
Next
4
question.
times table.
Yes, sir.
No.
Here we go. I could do a whole podcast of this.
I haven't sweat this much since the
I
gym.
know. You look very stressed out right now. Why is that so stressful for you?
Thinking hurts.
Yeah?
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Morgan has this question.
Oh, I could have a nap.
Would you rather fart once a year and it's the worst smell in the world and you had to smell that bad for 2 straight weeks? Or fart like you do now, but the gas that comes out your butt is colored?
Fart like I do now and that comes out as a color. Like
I don't know, man. There's like...
Then it's a party trick.
I mean, I don't go to church or anything like that, but I got to imagine that purple farts wouldn't go over well in a lot of places.
Can I ask the question, can you change the color? Like, is it like a mood ring?
Like you get to pick?
Because then
Like if it's a really, really bad one, it's like bright red?
Yeah.
Or at Christmas, you can select red or green.
No. Let's say it's always brown smoke.
Oh. You could have at least said pink.
No, always
okay,
brown
so it's
smoke.
always brown smoke every single time I farted.
And thick brown smoke.
But does it dissipate, or it's like it's there for a while?
No, it dissipates. Yeah, it dissipates. But it's like it would be like an oil fire. You know what I mean? Like just thick.
So now think about this. So people fart several times a day. So it's going to be a lot of brown smoke. Or you fart once a year.
No. But this is just for you, though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Your
So
farts.
a lot of brown smoke, or once a year, and it's just really bad.
Now, and also, you wouldn't know when that once a year fart was coming.
No, not at all.
You'd be scared.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Because here's my thing is
like,
that
do you know when it's about to happen? Like it's percolating in you?
No, I think that I may choose the once a year fart, and I'll tell you why. Because I think that if it was just once a year, if I was alone, then I would be fine because it would just be me smelling it and I would just have to deal with it. If I was, say, in a group of people, the way that they describe this smell as being so ungodly putrid, I don't think that people would point their finger at me for making the smell. I think that it would be such a terrible smell that I could immediately just join in with people going, oh my God, what is that?
What is it?
Yeah.
Unless
I think that I could hide it better, weirdly enough, if it was the once a year terrible smell. Because how do you hide the brown plume of smoke coming out of your ass every time you fart? You can't hide that.
absolutely can't.
But the once a year, it could come with a sound.
That's fine though. You can whatever. Nobody would
And
would
then
believe.
you have to go 2 weeks of smelling that way.
Yeah, that's true. That's a long time to smell like that.
I know.
It's a lot of Febreze.
Like hibernation. I don't know. I would not like to have brown smoke come out of my bum.
I think I would choose having to smell that way for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But then, like everything in my life, I would have to shut down.
For 2 weeks, and you don't know when it's coming.
Right?
it
Like
could
I would
happen-
I would call in, like I would, confide in you, Roz,
Yeah,
and
it
I would say,
happened
listen,
again.
man, it happened and
Yeah.
I can't come into work. So either tell
So-
people that I farted.
So would that smell just be seeping out of you then for 2 weeks, or would it just be on you and it takes 2 weeks to go away?
Yeah, I think it would be on you.
Like it's like a skunk thing where it's like
Yeah,
on
it would
you.
just take a long time to go away. Yeah, I don't know because I don't think that they're like imagine, God, the places that you could be where if the brown smoke came out, it would just ruin everything, right?
Like a hospital?
Yeah. I mean, I think I'd rather be at a hospital, but just
What if
I
you're
don't
on a
know.
date?
But do you normally fart on dates? I guess you could squeeze one
Well,
out. Right?
yeah. I mean, if there's no brown smoke, you can.
Yeah, true.
Wait, as a married man, how many dates are you going on, Maury?
Why are you so worried about dating? Why are you so worried about farting on brown farts on dates? Why are you so worried about that?
You still haven't deleted Grindr from your phone, huh?
It was for the show.
Yeah.
Jenny asks, what's the kindest thing you have ever seen?
I don't know.
I would say, and this just happened yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I know. It's so
hold
weird
on a
that we
second
got
here.
this question.
The kindest thing you ever saw happened yesterday?
Well, I can't think of like the absolute most kindest thing, but something super kind happened yesterday that made me almost break down in tears.
Okay.
And my son, Cruz, we went for a walk. He really wanted to go for a walk around the block.
Yeah.
And it was my wife, my son, and I. And there were other people out in the neighborhood. Obviously, because of social distancing, you can't like walk on the sidewalk with people. And people would see us like with a child, and they were being polite, and they'd go on the street, or if they had like a dog or whatever, go on the street. Every single person we walked by, Cruz, bless his heart, stuck his hand out at every single person. He was going, hello, hello, hi. And like even people who were like so far away, you could see he was like looking, waiting. When they got in the vicinity, he put his hand up and he was hello.
Oh.
And I was like, oh man, that is so sweet.
Yeah,
dude.
it is. And no, you're right. And that probably made a lot of people's day yesterday too, to have a little kid that they don't know, just say hi to them. I always love those days. But no, you're right. That is probably one of the sweetest things you've ever seen, or one of the kindest things you've ever seen. I believe you. I believe you on that. Yeah, and again, it's kid based because I don't generally look for kindness. You know, I don't generally. It's not the type of person I am. I don't seek out acts of kindness that other people have done, and to a fault, maybe I don't recognize them when they are right there. But I think that there was a moment where Catherine was upset, and Roxy was at that age of too young to really comprehend adult emotion and the sort of devastating things that happen in your life as you get older. And I just remember Roxy, just instinct, and a lot of it is little girl instinct because they're very nurturing even at a very young age. And Roxy didn't know what consoling somebody was, but she just had this innate sort of urge to do it. And so one day Catherine was upset and Roxy was the one that went over to console her.
Aww.
But just not having never seen somebody do it, it was just instinctual.
Yeah.
It was primal. And so she went over to console Catherine. And I just remember that moment being, like there's just an inherent empathy in humans that we have. And if you grow up without it, it was deliberate. It's not like some people have it and some people don't. I think that we all have it. And just to see empathy at that young of a kid, at that age was really something to see. And it was really beautiful. And it was just true kindness because her intentions were nothing other than I need to do whatever I can as a person to make this person feel better. I don't have a lot of skills, so I can sit and I can rub her back like she does to me when I don't feel well.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. Like it was incredible to see. But other than that, no.
Oh, okay. Damn it, Maury.
I have two quick ones. One year ago today, my dad, when he was at work, was complaining of chest pains. And somebody at his office insisted that he go to the hospital. My dad didn't want to.
Right.
And this guy insisted and forced him to get in his own car and drove my dad to the hospital and saved my dad's life.
Right.
Because it was a heart attack.
Yeah.
Second one was when Matthew's ex was staying over at our place and I wasn't feeling well. His ex went to Shoppers Drug Mart to get a thermometer and stuff so that he could check my temperature for me. And I thought that was so sweet.
So hold on here.
Huh?
What was Matthew's ex-boyfriend doing having a sleepover at your house?
Well, he was in town because we were all going to a concert together.
What concert?
We were going to see Heart.
Was that favorite band for Matthew and that guy back in the day?
Yeah.
Hold on. You went to a concert.
You were third wheel at Matthew and his ex's date night?
At their favorite band's concert?
Dancing to their song?
Yeah, but you're missing the whole point of the conversation is he went to get a thermometer.
Now, were you too sick to go to the concert and they went alone?
No. It was after we got back, and then I just I suddenly got really sick, and I wasn't feeling.
Obviously, he drugged you. Take you out of the equation for the evening. He's all horny from heart. But what do we do about Maurie? Don't worry about it.
I got you.
I got you.
It was the kindest thing I ever saw.
Wow, that is
kind.
Well, I don't know about that.
Man.
I don't know about that.
Jessica says this. Hey, guys, I love the podcast so much. So first of all, thank you, Jessica. My question is, if you could plan the perfect vacation for you and your families, where would you go and what would you do?
Interesting, because for me, the perfect vacation is not what the perfect vacation is for Catherine.
Right.
You
guys are complete opposites, right?
Complete opposites. Yeah, complete. I don't like to travel. And if I do, I don't like to... I don't know. I don't like going to museums, and I don't like walking around, and I don't like this. Catherine is very much a... I don't need to stay anywhere fancy because we're never going to be in the room anyway. And I just need to just walk around, and we need to go and explore things and have adventures. And that is the last thing that I want to do with my free time.
Oh, wow.
So Catherine, before COVID happened, I had the perfect vacation for Catherine and Roxy.
Mm-hmm.
Which was, it was over March break plus 3 days, which was, because I couldn't take the time off. And this kind of trip just wasn't for me, but it was, they were going to do 3 days in New York, 4 days in Paris, and then end in 3 days in London, and then fly home.
Mm-hmm.
And that was their March break. And it all got canceled because of COVID. But that's very much them. That's what they love doing. They love walking around cities and exploring and going to museums,
learning something,
and all this stuff. Where I like traveling for work, right? Like if I'm going to travel, I've been to London. I don't even know how many times. I've been to Paris. I've been to all these places.
Yeah,
right?
but when you go to those places for work,
Yeah.
you're not doing the typical touristy thing anyway. You're
Exactly.
you're just hanging out, staying at your hotel room.
No, but if I do go out, I'm going for dinner, or I'm doing I won't go
You're
to a
not
museum.
you're not going to go and explore the city.
No, I'm not going to.
You're not interested
I have
in
no
that.
desire. I haven't done that in Toronto. Why am I going to go and do that in London?
Do you not like art? Do you not like
I'm fine
museums?
with it, but I can find something much better to do with my time than going to a museum. I remember my brother and I were in Rome, and I really dug going to the Colosseum. That was really great. It was kind of cool. But everything else, I just got bored, right? I got bored. We went to the Vatican, and I'm like, get me the hell out of this place. Waited in line I paid for a private tour just to expedite everything, because I expedite everything. We paid this guy a private tour. He took us in through the back door of the Vatican, paid him hundreds of dollars to do this, so we could go through as just me and my brother with this guy who spoke English, and he took us through. And the normal tour through the Vatican is, I think, 2.5 to 3 hours. Then you end at the Sistine Chapel and everything else, and then you're on your way. We did the whole Vatican in under an hour.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, we fast tracked through the entire thing.
Just walk through and be like, cool.
Yeah, and I was like, cool. And
cool.
he stops and explains, and he's like, so this thing here, what you have is the way that the sculptures are and everything. And I'm literally like, oh my God.
I don't care.
Right? I don't care, right? I don't care.
Give me a bottle of wine and a pizza right now.
Yeah. I just don't care. And it's not that I don't appreciate it, because I very, very, very much do appreciate it. Right? It's not lost on me. It's just not for me. Listening to somebody sit there on a tour talking about a painting or a sculpture is like death to me.
Wow.
There is nothing in the world that I want to do less at that moment than that. All I can think about is just when this is over, right? I just want to go and sit on a patio and have a big pork sandwich with a side of pasta and a big beer. But I treat it like I'm being forced to be there. But in my head, I'm like, I paid for this, right? All I want to do is get out of here.
Yeah.
But I'm paying for this. I'm not even being forced to be here. I paid extra for this. So I'm not. So my perfect vacation is just not that. Right? It's just
my
not
perfect vacation is a mix of relaxation and a little bit of exploring. I love being lazy.
Yeah.
Love being lazy. Just sitting there and doing absolutely nothing. But I also like going places where I can learn something or see the sights or take photos of fantastic looking places. I don't mind that. I like a mix, a perfect mix. Damn it, Maurie.
My perfect vacation hasn't happened yet. I really, really want to go to London. It's all I've ever wanted to do my whole life. Like Matthew and I go to London, see the Sherlock Holmes Museum, go into the art gallery, the Tate. That would just be, and go at Christmas. That would just be absolutely perfect. Because our other favorite thing is New York. We've done that. London is just something I have to do.
I will say London at Christmas, there's no better city in the world.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, London at Christmas is truly magical. It's like, it is an incredible, incredible thing.
Yeah.
It really feels like, I remember when the first time I was in and around London over the holiday time, I felt Christmas and the holidays like I never have before.
Oh,
yeah,
see, I can't wait.
It's a different kind of magic.
But it's super
a really
expensive.
wonderful. It's a really wonderful kind of magic.
The other thing that I love about vacation, and Jenna and I did this with when we went to Barcelona. We were there for a certain number of days. We planned certain things because there were certain things we wanted to see, certain things we wanted to do. But we did it in a way where not every single day was jam-packed. You know how some people will like completely plan a full itinerary. Day one, we're doing this from this hour to this hour. Then we move on to this, and this, and this, right? So what we did was we took every day and like, let's say on a Monday, we did something that was a little sightseeing-ish. But we left time within that day for like a break where we could just do whatever we want, like do like absolutely nothing. If we wanted to sit at a patio and have some wine and have some lunch and like sit there for a couple hours, we would do that. But then the next day, like the Tuesday, was a completely open day. So we would go to the beach and just hang out there from sunrise until sunset and just do absolutely nothing.
So you're lucky you have Jenna where she is somewhat into that. Where if like when Catherine and I go to a resort, because we've been to a couple of resorts, not even day 2, evening of day 1, she's going, so what are we doing tomorrow? Right? And I cannot answer nothing. We're just going to go and hang out. That's not an option, right? That's not an option. And Roxy is now that same type of person.
Oh, no.
They're not hang out at resort type people.
They want to do stuff.
They have to be doing something all the time, or there has to be a plan. There has to be something. And I'm like, no, we paid to come here because everything you need is here.
Right. But they want to know, did you sign up for scuba diving? Are we signing up for this?
It's everything. So when we went to Mexico that 2 years ago, that was the greatest vacation because it was at a beautiful resort and I loved it and I could just sit around if I wanted to. But then the excursions that we did during the day were all geared towards like the most fun that you could possibly have. And by the end of it, we were exhausted. We were there for 6 days and I, in like an actual beach chair or chair by the pool in 6 days, probably in total spent 4 hours.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it was crazy. We just did so much.
Damn.
Yeah, but it was still kind of fun. Like I like ziplining.
Anytime Matthew and I travel, we build a whole grid, like an actual paper with everything mapped out, everything with addresses, and it's all grouped by location, everything.
Oh my
Wow, really? You have like no downtime whatsoever?
No.
Like when you relax?
Everything, dinner,
But
breakfast.
aren't you like tired
everything.
by the time you get home?
Exhausted. Yeah, like New York
That's not
is
a vacation.
all mapped out.
No, it's not fun for me.
I have to add, like, the other reason Matthew and I can't go to London yet is because he says that until I buy fancier clothes, we can't go because people in London dress well.
Oh my God. So is he saying that he can go to London because he has fancy clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, he's ready.
He's ready for
he's
London.
ready.
He's
Yeah.
ready. He said, you are nowhere near ready.
Wow.
What about his ex-boyfriend? I bet his ex-boyfriend is ready. That's the next call you're going to get.
Yeah.
Every week on Instagram, you'll see at Kiss925. That's where we post the picture that reads Ask Roz Mocha. Ask your questions and we'll answer. Thank you for listening. This has been the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.